recording.
It'll be great.
Yeah, don't forget to record.
First roll of the night. Yeah. So if you're just tuned in, we're putting initiative together, and Nikki's making her first roll of the night to overcome fear of the Murder King so that she can give this inspiring speech.
Natural one. I'm putting
that's
this dice
two
in the
ones in a row.
trash right now.
Do you have any inspiration to burn?
It's primed. It's primed to succeed now.
Do you have any inspiration to burn?
Me?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Did that die one last try?
I'm so mad at it right now because I test roll everything ahead of time.
If you don't, then the only thing I would allow, which I know is against the way this works.
I have 2 inspiration slots left.
Okay.
Oh, bardic inspiration or DM inspiration?
No, just DM inspiration. That one.
The DM inspiration.
The one DM inspiration.
I do have a little sun on my character sheet.
Okay, then you can unclick that and use that to re-roll.
Oh.
Oh God. Okay.
I'm just gonna take tough.
If you get 12
That's
or
not
better,
enough, my dude.
there may be something else that could happen that I could provide you a benefit later. But
listen, I forgot to, and I can't think of something that boosts charisma or constitution as a feat that I don't already have.
Bubble's nice. You can get the fuck out.
I think my dice.
Right, because Sophia runs.
Oh no! What you get?
I got a 2.
Okay, so it's not meant to be. Dice God said
That's
no.
Fine. You know what? At least she didn't faint.
Yeah.
Maybe she does. I don't know. It's been a while.
Is this growth from fits, not fainting?
Maybe that's that's the win. Freezing in fear instead of falling down. Oh my God.
She's got Proxenos' bad example out the way. She don't just feel like sleeping randomly. Yeah.
Please don't tell me Sophia's gonna run up there just like in Strahd, just like when she fights Strahd.
Oh yeah, Sophia, get in there. The Murder King
promises?
is anathema to your god.
So I got Persis, Sophia, followed by Taraxes, Telmu, Veraclan.
I'm disappointed.
Fitz, Mob, and then I have. Unless you want to roll for it, I have the Red Dragon. Unless you want to try to roll to make that higher, I have Kai at initiative 10 auto rolled.
Are you having them split their initiatives?
Oh no, yeah, sorry. It goes on the same turn, so I'll just and that 10,
it doesn't have to.
It doesn't matter. So I'll just make it makes it easier. That's usually the way we'd already done it. It had already rolled it, so I just forgot that. Yes, typically what I do. So Kai's on your turn.
Kai way back down.
Nick does that with me and my wyvern, and it's like, well, I guess you'll move when you can move, because I'm gonna go hit him right now. And she's just like, why aren't you staying on me? I can't.
All right.
It's in my nature.
I'm gonna use the restroom, get water, and then kind of we'll jump in, get this going.
Colin, is that Aesop, the scorpion and the fox, or the frog? Or I know it changes.
That sounds right. Yeah, like, oh, is it my nature?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Is it traditionally a frog? Or is that just a robot chicken thing that's messed me up in my head? Because it was definitely a frog that pulled out the gun and shot the scorpion in the robot chicken.
No, it would have to. I don't know. I don't know why I don't think it's a frog.
I was reading a manhwa and it was a fox in the manhwa, and I was like, that sounds right. But also, I distinctly remember this frog pulling out a gat and being like, it's in my nature. And I was like, yo, robot chicken.
I thought it was the scorpion who does the singing.
Yes, the scorpion tries to sting the frog dodges and shoots it. It was like, the scorpion's like, why? And he was like, because it's in my nature. Like, Seth Green, bro. That man was on some things.
Some good stuff.
Anybody who made children's content from the 80s to 90s was on some. Like, they definitely experienced the 60s and the 70s in a different way than a lot of us did. was doing some stuff.
I mean, have you seen the behind the scenes footage of SpongeBob's episode where they cuss and they censor it on air, but the behind the scenes is them just dropping F-bombs left and right?
Yeah.
I'm like, this makes the cartoon watchable.
SpongeBob was definitely special.
God.
Broke the attention spans of an entire generation. It was great.
Dad got me this really obnoxious cup when I first started playing D&D, and I have never used it, but I feel like it's really appropriate for tonight. And it is this giant...
Oh yeah.
Holy
shit.
Oh yeah.
Very appropriate. I like that.
You
very
think
full
that's
on.
why the dice are
Conan.
scared?
I'm intimidating my own math rocks right now.
Yeah.
You're
Murder
probably
King
right.
is here.
I'll face it away from the dice. Good juju only.
Sorry, yeah, whatever.
I hear that as you
nonsense
showed the
you
cup. I
cast
heard the Arnold Schwarzenegger Conan crush your enemies like whole quote. Lamentation of the women.
Hopefully it's a good luck charm tonight.
Yeah. What is best in life? All right.
There are no positive memories from any of Arnold Schwarzenegger's Conan movies in my head.
Really? You don't like any of them?
I mean,
I love the first one. I mean, they're all like, I love Conan the Destroyer. It's very much a D&D movie. He assembles a party. Grace Jones, everybody, the wizard. They get a wizard in there. They get like an acrobat in there. They
bro,
get a thief.
every time you
they
start
go on
talking
this
about Conan,
adventure.
I just see James
So
Earl
good.
Jones and his terrible perm.
James Earl Jones in that perm was dope. Like that was so good.
That's what you
just,
remember?
Just with him and his mom.
It was
Just that whole, I'm about to.
It's so
I hop
cold-blooded.
off,
It's so
I stare
cold-blooded.
at you, my homie. You're gonna stand there. My homie's gonna come give me this sword. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna do my little reverse spin, cut your head off, and then hand the homie the sword back. Not say nothing, stare at you, and then get back on this horse. I was like, did they just not pay him enough to use his voice? And then oh no, he talks later.
That's what I'm saying. It's so good. He don't monologue. He don't say that. He just does some.
My
something real
man
cool
shot
at the
a
beginning
dude.
of the-
My man shot a girl with a snake.
Yes, that's some Serpentor shit. That's some GI Joe shit. Like that's
I was like, is that
yes,
that was a snake?
dude. I forget that. I gotta use that. That was always like Serpentor used to do that too. Like shoot somebody with a snake, and then it would go like turn and slither away. It's so good. It's a great poison. That's a great D&D weapon concept, right? Like you just can grab snakes and make them turn into arrows. All
The
right.
druids are going to destroy you.
I mean, there is a god.
There's
of
evil
snakes
druids.
in
There's dark
Theros.
druids. Those dark druids would probably
There's
go for
snake
that.
rights. There's snake animal right activists out here. Stop shooting my snake homies.
Oh man. Okay. Let's see.
My old lady druid beekeeper. She be out here.
Let's see. Uh-oh. Do I have some dice? And I do not have a measurement.
Okay, you're right. There are some positive memories. There's just a lot of negative memories too.
But I hear you. I think a lot of the corny, like the cheesy stuff, I just find charming because I grew up as a kid, watching it. I'm sure.
See, I know you grew up as a kid watching it because your horse violence definitely came straight from Conan.
My horse violence came from all those movies. I used to just watch horses get destroyed in movies and be like, how did they do that? Then was like horrified to find out that they were doing it for real, practically, like just hurting them animals.
Arnold really showed up and just punched a camel for no reason. Like, I did notice there was no promise that no animals were hurt in the film.
No, they don't. A lot of people to this. I don't know if it's true or not, but a lot of people believe he really punched that camel, but I don't know. Who knows? It's not right.
It would have been great just to be drunk on set with Andre the Giant and Wilt Chamberlain and just be out here just.
Okay, first off, no, because Andre drinks like 16.
Hey, I didn't say go drink for drink with Andre. I said it would be a good time.
You're gonna say no to Andre the Giant when he hands you a drink.
Probably.
No, because he's gonna be like,
You got
"You're
bigger
the one.
balls than
Here's your
like,
beer," and then
Arnold.
you grab it like how Nikki grabbed it and drink. Like, what happened? Like, it was like this when you gave it to me. I thought it was a shot.
All right. Okay. Ready to dive in and do this.
I thought you were just gonna say ready to die.
Oh yeah, I'm
No, we
not
made our
cool like
peace.
that anymore. I've left my strong
Yeah.
ways behind. I've said sorry for those
Lies.
You need
days.
that back for a one shot at the very least, man. I need
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, one day I'd be itching to return back to something like that for at least a one shot for sure. Let's see. So
Release
I
the
think
shroud
since
energy.
we're going into, I know when we go into these episodes that can be kind of, ruthless in terms of just being like mostly combat. I think this has been a long time coming, and I think with that it is still a combat that hopefully is still full of narrative in its own right. And I think to these heroes, to the Bronze Bullies, the Murder King is stuff of literal legend. And in a weird way, to the Murder King, they are probably, freshly developed legend coming to. And so this figure standing before them, while they might be in awe and fear, is also interested. They can tell in if what it has heard, he has heard, is it true? Do the Bronze Bullies really, do they really bring it that way? Do they really have that kind of godlike power and ferocity in combat? And so, in this moment, this truly both will be, this will be tested. I didn't really recap, and I don't necessarily. I think we all know where we're at. You were in the Astral Dreadnought. You had just acquired the other pieces. Now realizing as the Murder King just kills the Astral Dreadnought, tears a hole in it with a cannon, from one of his fleet ships that are in his fleet. The Astral Dreadnought is dying, and this figure kind of lands down in that space, in that cavern space. A little bit of the light pouring in from the celestial body outside, and that figure begins to rise. That foreboding, he kind of emits his, an air. It's not more than just a fear, but a reverential fear, I think, can be felt in this cavern. And as the Bronze Bullies prepare, before we go directly into combat, I'd like to know, as they see him drop, before, kind of think of this as this isn't a role-playing moment for them to have a great conversation. They'll do that in game, but this is a moment to kind of turn over to you and say, like, and you don't have to be fast, you don't have to try to be quick with it, but like, what are they thinking in that moment? That, oh shit, this is about to go down, right? We know how the players feel, but I'd like to know where the characters are. Anyone want to jump and start it off?
I know Fitz would be, even though she's frozen in fear, like the theme of her speech that she was gonna give is probably running through her head, and she's like, "Oh, the Murder King! The irony that he's gonna be murdered by a bunch of bullies." Well, that's all she's
like
thinking
it.
about.
That's what she's thinking. And they don't all have to share. Just give them the space, the opportunity, if you want.
Moby, he, instead of kind of the goosebumps that most, I guess, folks would feel, he kind of feels like it's like a sharp pain on his wrist, and then just like a flush throughout his body as he starts to kind of like leak a little more. It's kind of by his way. I know it's not his way of just like the fear that this moment, it just senses that this is not going to be an easy fight.
That makes sense. Yeah. Like almost like that phantom pain coming back through his wrist. Even though it wouldn't be a phantom pain because it actually has this. Yeah. But you know
Right.
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
And so all this is happening as he's, rising. Anyone else? as you watch your companions around you, forming formation. You watch the ship is off to the side. It's like on its side, and it was never destroyed or wrecked. It's just, you all were resting and getting ready and trying to figure out how to get out of here. And now there's this space, but it's, you all were traveling around the space, so you're farther from the ship, so you can see that the Acroian soldiers are just, rushing to take their position, along with Barraclan and those men who are forming around Bartholomew, forming around Bart to take that, that frontal stance in front of the Bronze Bullies, to be the first kind of wave if they have to be the first to die if they have to. Of course, Bart can give commands, or anyone can give commands to have them do otherwise to change that, but that's kind of like what they kind of think to do, just innate. Almost like phalanx that they're preparing to go into.
I would imagine, just to add on to that a bit, would be the taking that phalanx position and staring directly at the Murder King. Shields just like one like resolute like spear like slam to the shield as like a signal to like the rest of the Acroian soldiers.
They all like kind of do the same thing, and kind of like just fall in. I imagine just lock and step. Just kind of, and as they're marching.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyone else?
Yeah. But yeah, you would see. So Persis is trying to maintain a stoic look, but anyone looking closely at her would see the brief moment of panic as she's realizing what's happening, and she's thinking, we aren't ready. There's so much more we need to do to prepare. We could have made a plan for this. And that gradually morphs into acceptance. And you see the face harden again as she turns back to the others and yells out, Bronze Bullies, you know what to do.
Ooh. I like it. Go ahead.
Sorry. Sophia would be a combination of feelings. You would see fear, nervousness, and anxiousness. The crook that she carries would be tapping on the nearest rock or piece of metal from being nervous so much, but all she's thinking is, this is where it all started. Her hatred for the returned. This is her chance to return them all. She can't fail.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I guess you look over to the pair of Telmoon and Taraxes, and they'll make a brief moment of eye contact and a nod as they both already understand the jumble of excitement, bloodlust. This is that time, right? This is the right moment to unbear their fangs, and you see them both take that first running step forward.
Love it. And
this is destiny.
As they do this, the walls of this astral dreadnought have ruptured, and they begin to kind of peel away, and this is all leading to the convergence and the collision of the pocket dimensions and demiplanes that have been swallowed by this creature eons ago, and all in this kind of mesmerizing display of celestial light and smoke as it's almost like you find yourself in another dimension as that creature. It's no longer the carcass of this thing or the cavern. It just becomes a type, a very different, weird type of space that you all are fighting in. And this magical transformation continues and slowly transforms and morphs the environment into this landscape into fiery, pockets of fiery black rolling oceans of clouds suspended both above you and below you. And in the distance, numerous black ships begin to appear. So our bullies, our dragon failed, but our bullies are on one side, and around from these ships, return begin to jump down, land, and within this kind of misty ocean that they can, like, it's almost like you all feel like you're walking on water, and then you feel like you have an ocean above you, and then the ocean that you're standing on, and the ocean above you has ships rolling in it, and you're standing across from this Murder King who's marching towards you. Bits of rock and rubble and debris scatter the landscape, floating, kind of slightly moving in the space. So the clouds are like that. Those ships are like hanging in the mist, and you can see each of those ships is dotted with the silhouettes of other returns still on them, still looking down over you. And that's when from the ships you hear those returned kind of beginning to chant, and they chant Omicidio Rex, Omicidio Rex, Omicidio Rex, and the Murder King rushes forth. He's actually at initiative 25, but he moves. He seems to kind of shift, but as he does, it's almost like he moves so quickly. He shimmers, and there appear to be 3 of him. The first of these will move forward. Push. Pushing a bit. Not really good.
You remove that fucking smirk off your face, Nick. I'm watching you.
So the first 2 of them rush in, and they end up kind of colliding with the front line. One of the Murder King's visages here, and one there. So he's going to attack. So as he rushes forward, his huge cape off, you notice that the back of the helmet kind of curls in like dark, like, you know, bronze horns. It all kind of matches that grimace that on the mask on his face. And the blades that he pulls out as he runs forth, one is pure, almost like it has a radiant glow on that scimitar, and the other scimitar has like the metal is obsidian and dark and black, and has a very like a violet glow and black smoke kind of, and it reeks of sulfur, and that black smoke kind of like peels off of it. And he rushes in and hits the first one of the Acroan soldiers with that first strike for with the dark blade, 15. I think the Acroan soldiers are at 18. So he actually swings, and one of the soldiers, the phalanx, actually blocks the blow as they kind of slide back. He swings again. This time for a 25, breaking through his, the group arm in arm right beside Bart kind of buckles. And that soldier takes 34 necrotic damage. And because the creature is living, he'll take another 38 necrotic damage. I can keep track of these. I have them all listed out. So one of them is not looking good. 2 swings. He will swing again to that one. Doing a 26 to hit. For 33 points of necrotic. killing that soldier and injuring another with another 15. He then takes, that was all just the 3 swings with that darkened blade. The blade that reeks, that has bright, almost blinds Bart like the sun, and he swings against Bart with that one. 23.
Yep.
Doing 28 points of radiant damage to Bart.
Mm-hmm.
And then the section that he's like attacking is like this one right here, and then this one over here swings into one of the soldiers with an attack with the light blade, doing 22 and 32 points of and he stops there as his attacks are moving very quickly. The Acroin soldiers are next in line. They can respond. One of them is down. One of them is dead. Did not make it through that frontal assault. They kind of like lock soldiers and go to push back. You all can help roll those. You have, like I said, 5 of them. They all have, I think they have 3 attacks. 3 attacks each at +5. If they're using they have a shield, so they're getting a d6 +3 on damage. They can also elect to do shield bash, which if it succeeds, it's the same +5. It does a little less, does less damage, but if it forces the opponent to make a strength saving throw and be toppled over, prone. But it would be tough to knock them over. Just letting them. They know that.
Yeah. Well, I think a few spear strikes would probably be a better idea.
How about we want to have why doesn't everybody if they're all going to attack them, then you've got, why don't we split it up and give everybody like 3 attacks, 1, 2, was that at least 5 of you? Everybody
but said it don't matter. Everybody can take 3. Yeah, I'm good.
Let's give you all.
What's the modifier?
+5.
+5.
And nat 20s will count as if of course it's hits no matter what.
Eddie, that's you too.
One of those was a 20. The others were below 10.
Like a nat 20?
No. 20 total.
Are we all just rolling 3 dice and seeing if they hit?
Yeah, see if they hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody but Jason, since he's got 2 characters already. I just figured it.
24 to hit.
Okay. The 24 will hit. So there's
23 to hit.
The 23 will hit.
Okay.
Did you say it was a +5?
Yeah.
+5. And then if you hit, you get a d6 +3 for damage.
A total of 17 piercing.
17 piercing. Okay. We'll cut it in half, but that's still it's damage done.
2 23s and a nat 20.
Oh,
hey.
Oh,
nice.
Look at the Acroin hoplites.
Yeah. My impressive damage is 8.
All right.
Was it just like 3d6 rolled?
After 4.
I wouldn't shit.
How's a 13 do?
That guy kind of stumbles forward, and he just kind of Murder King moves out of the way.
Are we just digging into that bag of die? Do we just keep rotating? See what we can do.
I'm afraid of them all.
I'm sorry. How many of them had succeeded their hits? How many? If you have 5 that hit, or
You
you
rolled 3, Nikki?
3.
I got a
Sorry.
1, a 2, and like a 9.
Okay. So that means so many. We got 3 hits so far that have done damage to me, right? To the Murder King. or more?
It should be 4.
Should be
Troy
four.
had 3 and
Three.
Yeah, I
from-
rolled 2 18s and a nat 20.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the damage for that total, with I don't know the modifiers, because I wasn't listening,
So it's probably 6 hits.
was 19 damage.
Okay. So there's 5 hits.
Right? So I'm just using a dice. I'm just using a d6 for the spear damage, right?
Yeah.
Plus 2, plus 3.
All right. So,
Well, I rolled 19, so add whatever you need to add to it.
19, 20, 20. So that would have hit. So are we at 5 that landed? Or
6.
Not-
6. Okay. 6 landing. Okay.
I
know I
did
get-
any of yours, Moby? Or
Yeah,
Eddie?
1 did for 8 damage.
So 7. Okay. So I need to roll. I was supposed to check this drawer. Let me need to roll. Okay. So that's 1 real. So
You don't think about actually.
okay. So here's what just happened. So this one, he disappeared as he was hit. That was in a kind of illusion. So this one took real damage as Murder King. Okay. All right. So then that means the rest of them. So only one of them. So that still means we're continue to apply. So we can apply. So one of them just hit a maybe say one of yours guys you roll, Eddie, and then that still allows Sophia to roll out her nat 20 damage and all that. So damage applies. I just wanted to see because if I would have kept rolling 6s, then those would have been illusion.
I guess 28 damage from Sophia's people.
28. Okay, so then we'll do that.
Let's go with it.
Got it.
Rolled a 19 damage. That's all I got. Okay.
All right. So the soldiers are we done with the Acroids? They're just fighting back.
Yeah.
All of their might. We then move to Persis.
we don't have Sophia for her.
Oh yeah, we
Yeah.
didn't. Well, I didn't know if you guys decided. You guys were both 21, so I didn't know. So we can have
that's fine.
Sophia go. That's fine. I guess
Yeah.
Sophia go. So Sophia,
That's
you
cool.
wanna-
She gonna do one move once she sees 1 to 3 Murder King. She's like, nope, not today. Take the wheel. She's going to do a flame strike. And she's going to try and focus the flame strike on as many Murder Kings as possible.
Okay.
So it's a 60-foot area, 10-foot radius, 40-foot high cylinder.
Say that.
So I can cast. So I can cast it anywhere within 60 feet. It's 10-foot radius of area effect, but
Okay.
the height of it is a 40-foot cylinder.
Okay. 40-foot height is a 40-foot cylinder, so then it's gonna go up pretty. Okay, so it's only 10. I don't. So. it
It's
would
10
be-
radius, 10 diameter.
Yeah, it's a 10
It
radius.
just says 10-foot range/area. Range is 60 foot, so I can cast it with anywhere within 60
This
feet of
flame-
myself.
Flame strike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then it looks like you'd only be able to hit one of them, no matter what.
Fucking shit.
10-foot radius, so it is a 20-foot circle.
So it's a 20-foot circle. Okay. So it's a radius. If it's a radius, okay, then it's a 20-foot circle. So that, and it hits anything inside of that, right? That means it hits the.
They all have to do deck saves.
Yep. So it's like a fireball area right there. So
It is it's half a fireball, yeah.
Yeah, it's Fireball Radiant.
Yeah. Okay, you got it. And then I will.
Oh no, I need more D6s. Shit.
So this one disappears. Go ahead and and I need to make a deck saves.
Yeah, of 21.
21. So I'll make deck saves for the returned. Turned fail. Murder King. Where's my deck save? Alright, is it's a 20 for the Murder King's deck save.
So he fails.
Actually, 26. Sorry.
Fuck off. All right. So it does two different types. It does fire and radiant damage. The first I'm going to do is fire since it's in the spell. Fire damage was 14, and radiant damage is 17.
Radiant damage. Okay. So it does both. So
Yes, it does.
Okay.
It's
So this whole from here, here, I'm gonna lose all those returns. So this whole
Pulling
this
return that
fire-
aren't even in the camera
First-
off.
so yeah, like burned out, and then as this is,
So
as those guys
scary.
getting burned away. How much is that total for the Murder King to take?
he saved, so 14
Save,
plus
so-
17 is 31. So 15.
Yeah, 15.
Okay.
Unless he's resistant to fire or radiant, then you got a half of that.
Nope. We'll take it. So he he's gonna get scorched as the fire rolls over his armor, over his tattered, cloak as he continues to fight through, and it begins to burn off, embers floating away as those return of just like crumpled down as those chants on Omicidio Rex continue to echo through the space. Does that end your turn? So
Sophia will slowly walk forward with her 40-foot movement. She'll probably use 20. She just kind of wants to get like closer to the front lines.
okay.
Maybe like slightly in front of even the
So
soldiers.
she actually wants to get in front of the soldiers.
Fuck yeah!
What? I don't know why, but I'm gonna do it.
This is her mortal enemy. So.
Got it. So she's not attacking him. or
No,
going
she
up
already.
to him.
She's
I need to get a better angle.
her action was to kind of like clear the battlefield.
What part of the Bronze Bullies lot made you think we weren't going to run in front of our shields?
Right, like.
Man, I don't.
But as she gets to the front, she'll just yell out to the Murder King, Athreos beckons you to return. And she is going to try and put on the bravest face ever, but deep down she is nervous as shit.
Compel
All
duel.
right.
Yeah, right.
And as she shouts at him, let's see here. The Murder King. Actually, did I skip anything? No, I didn't. I'm good. Okay. He shouts back, but it's not he doesn't say anything. It's just like, oh, this is guttural, in that tone. And as he shouts all of his return shout, this is a legendary, so I will need everyone to give me a wisdom saving throw within 120 feet around the Murder King.
Is this by chance a magical effect
Um,
or spell?
Is it if it says magical effect or spell, then it is a magical effect.
Okay.
So yeah.
Wisdom saving
Fucking
throw.
Actually, I wonder if because it has a magical effect. So I'll say it's a magical spell.
Is he
look
just
at you, Moby.
naturally scary?
Nice.
I think he would be naturally scary, but yeah, I'm gonna go with its magic for your benefit.
Much help as we can get.
We are both of these characters have -1s. The wisdom saving throw is great.
Oh no!
I'm at
that's-
Go ahead.
Oh, Bart got a strong 11 on his wisdom save.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Oh no, Veraclan!
Yeah.
Bart's fucking dead.
Bart, I will give you advantage because of your. As long as I will give you advantage on these checks, because I think narratively it would make sense as a soldier. As long as your army doesn't, like your group doesn't break. So you had 6 soldiers. If you go below half, like if there's 3, then you go into regular checks. And then if you go below that, you'll go into negative territory, like disadvantage. So
Okay.
I'll give you one more roll to see if you do.
No.
Natural 20. Let's go.
All right,
Look at that.
awesome. So, it was only surprising. It's only a 17. If you beat the 17, you are
Got
immune
a
for
16.
24 hours.
Got a -1
Cool.
to the saving throw, my guy.
What
Though
happens to
Telmoon
us?
did get it.
Okay, Telmoon got so you. Oh, if you failed,
Telmoon
you are,
rolled a 17.
You are frightened. A 17 would get you a pass.
Yeah.
If you are failed, then you are frightened, and can make tests on your turn, of course, to overcome the frightened. But you're frightened at this point. So, how many of you are actually frightened?
Thankfully,
just
Bear Clan did
that's
get a 17.
Okay, so then he's okay.
Should I Indomitable to try to see if
Yes.
Yes,
Probably.
I had to do a double.
At 20? Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, nice.
Let's do it.
Um,
All right, Taroxy's not
Roxy's
scared.
scared. Fuck.
Stop.
All right, so before we move, let's see to the. So I think that's so as he does that legendary. Now, before we move to the whoever's next in line, which will actually be the returned because they're at initiative 17.
Did Persis
I
move?
think-
I did
Persis
not
is
go
right
yet.
behind me.
I'm sorry, tripping. Sorry, it's because because I always am going to have Sophia
Yeah.
second, so I need
Yeah.
to keep. You got to remind
You know,
us that
we
Persis go
can
first.
switch it so person
Yeah,
is
we can
just
switch.
first.
Did
Well, you guys
Persis
have the
is
same
fine.
initiative, so I'll play it this
Okay.
way. So almost like whenever I think of the initiative at the same, it kind of means the group they can go back to back. So it means that they can kind of like flip flop every turn if they wish, right? Like so, play it however you want. So Persis, you're up.
Okay, yeah. And I was having trouble keeping track. Do we have 2 Murder Kings on the field right now?
Only one at the moment. They've
Only
dropped
one.
down to one. Yeah.
Okay.
And so essentially it's what is it? What spell is that, Jason? The mirror is a mirror.
Mirror image?
It's essentially it's similar to mirror image, but
Mhm.
I want you to in terms of imagining it, it's almost like he's slowed down for a second, he's sluggish for a second, like almost charging back up, but he moves so quickly. It almost like he shudders, and there's multiple of him. It's very anime, right? There's so many of him on the board. It's that. Then there are just 3 of him. It's like, oh shit, he's here. Now he's here. Why is he there? Like it's supposed to feel like
My
that.
boy, Trickery, Cleric, Echo Knight. Let's go. Invoke Duplicity, Echo Knight. Let's go. Do all of it.
All right. So yeah. So and yeah, Jason, I got 23 on the fear, so we're okay.
Nice. Yeah, it wouldn't
Yeah.
have mattered anyway. Then.
Yeah. But yeah, you're gonna see something that's a little new for Persis, as she utters an incantation and light gathers around the back of her head that builds into a halo, separating into 7 points of light that are rotating around her, and
Nice.
and one of them is going to shoot towards the Murder King as a bonus action. No, which I don't. 17 is
That will
the
not.
to hit.
That will
Does
not.
not hit. Okay.
Now that would have if that would have possibly been one of its illusions, but it's only one of it, so that doesn't hit because it's not its AC. It's not his AC.
Yeah. So that's all right. So one of the points of light is gone,
Okay.
but she's there, radiating light, and in a stance of readiness.
All right.
But that's the turn.
Okay. Murder King will use a legendary action to go back to the center of the board. To kind of like just kind of like step away, kind of wide shots back to where he was when he started, kind of standing on the main part of the field. At this moment, and I'll replace him more in his defiant stance. And then, who would like to roll a d4 for me?
Hey, Eddie.
No, come on. Real funny. No, someone else do it, please.
All right, I got
Here's
it.
it. Or I can roll to see who rolls it. I can go by my 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, roll to see who rolls it.
Yeah, roll.
Sure.
Oh, man. Come on.
Colin,
He's like,
roll.
still has
That
a-
makes appropriate. Colin, roll a d4 for me.
Okay. 3,
Don't worry, we still blame Nick.
as you should.
He gets 3 duplicates.
Okay. So there are. Okay. With Troxy's on the field, I need. Okay, let me do this. So. All right, Bart. You are. Suddenly, you feel the footing of the ocean, that cloudy smoke that you're standing on. It just gives way, and you just like plunge into this obscured, heavily obscured, like your vision is heavily obscured. You're in full cover. You feel like you're in difficult terrain. You're fighting. You're essentially like in water that's not water. Can have a con save as you start to panic because you feel like you're drowning in darkness. Celestial. You can see the lights of the stars so far away. You can see things swimming in this place, in this dark sea around you.
Oh no. Okay, 17.
Let me just cross-reference. So you're okay. All right. So you avoided taking a level of exhaustion. So now you can fight your way back up. You are you're 30 feet under. So difficult terrain. You have to move at like it's difficult terrain to move back up to the surface. But that's where Bart is. But you are obscured. Folks can't get to you. In that moment, we'll move to the return. Yeah, so they begin to rush in. 6, 30. Terrain, so actually they'll dash, so they'll just get right around there. So I think the only ones that got into the only ones that got into contact, these are going to move up. Let's see. Actually, I'm moving a few of them that I shouldn't be moving. Those are a different group, so let me back those guys up. My bad. Okay, so 2 that I got into contact will attack with their gladius short swords, trying to hit an Acroin soldier here. That's not going to do it. Not going to do it. And then they get to go twice. No. Okay, so those are all shitty rolls as they're swinging in those that phalanx is ting ting clanging against those round shields. They aren't getting anything and aren't getting through there. At that moment, we are on Taroxys.
All right. Well, apparently Taroxys does Giant Smite because that's what Taroxys does, and shall charge forward. I don't know if the Murder King is within range.
So
he's only got 30 feet.
Yeah, so he moved out of Taroxys'
teleported.
range. So yeah, Taroxys would be here, right at Taroxys. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He wouldn't get to him. He'd have to go through some, which of course he could. There's a space there, but yeah, unless he's gonna dash.
You know what? Messing up some of these minions, that they're in the way, it's not a terrible idea. If he comes back, we'll figure it out. Let's have him just bowl through some of these minions that are in the way. Let's take some attacks at these guys. So whoever is in a straight line.
Yep. Okay.
Someone's gonna follow him, but he's not gonna do any attacks at the moment. Let's see. Character sheet Taroxys is the bottom one. Yay. Let's just swing this hammer. Yeah. Of course. I'm guessing a 14 doesn't. Not one. Great. All right, let's try. Try swing hammer again. Does an 18 hit?
18 on the sentries. I think it does. Yes, the 18 hits.
Does he swing one-handed or two? Do we know? Does he have a shield?
Always two-handed.
Always two-handed.
Yeah, he has a
always...
shield, so yeah, that would make sense.
Yeah. Okay. Always two-handed means that was. Gosh darn it! How do you even read this thing? Okay, I'm just gonna roll again because I can't read his stupid damage. 34 damage because I think a 16 misses.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, so he does 34 damage to somebody.
16.
Does 16 hit him?
Does not miss.
Okay.
Sorry. 16 hits.
Yeah, okay, so he does 34 damage, and then if that dude's still up, he will do another That dude died?
That dude died.
Okay, he does a
done
26 damage to the next guy in the line.
That dude died. He can follow up and keep moving. He only moved like
Yep. He's gonna keep
15.
moving, just in line.
Okay.
And Tel Moon is following behind him.
So he's at like 25 now. Okay.
And as he does, he is doing his ancestral guidance, is Super Saiyan, and casting Mirror Image, and he is going to power slide under the legs of this last one that Taroxy's stopped in front of, and go past him and see if he can draw opportunity attack.
Yep. I think I'm gonna do this 50-50 because I like the idea of it, but if the return is like fearfully looking up at Taroxy's,
yeah.
He may not even
draw it, he doesn't draw it. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. So 4, 5, and 6, you're good. Yeah. Okay. You draw it. Okay. So then it kind of like is more distracted by seeing. It like looks at Taroxy's run and then it sees you sliding, and so it turns to attack. Doing a 15 to hit, not going to hit you.
Misses. All right. So he is going to use his. Ooh. You know what? Never mind. I forgot who we're fighting. I need my reactions. I'm just gonna stand here. We gonna stay right here. That's gonna end. It's gonna end both of their turns.
All right. Let's see here.
That guy lost his reaction. If you need to run by, guys.
Yep. Moon and Taroxy's are both kind of running into the fray, throwing these return left and right. Guys, you're just smashing them. Just opening the waves to get to the Murder King. Bear Clan is up, and he is kind of over here, right there. So right behind that first wall, right next to Fitz. Persis is beside them both.
Okay, and Bear can move 30 feet.
Yep. And then you're kind of trying to get a better view of what's going on over here. That's basically Murder King on that mound. And then he's got these other returned who wear these red satchels, and they have spears, and those spears kind of have a crackle of lightning, rolling through them, more like dark necrotic lightning kind of rolling around them.
Okay. I think Bear Clan, seeing as everyone is just running past the phalanx that the Acronians made, gonna follow suit, joining Taroxy's and Tel Moon. Try and move up with them, and
yep. So you're moving up to where Taroxy's and Tel Moon are.
Yeah, and it's a little hard to see, but are there?
I know. I'm gonna try to push you in.
There's still a return. There's plenty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Gonna take a.
I know they're all really dark, but we kind of go this direction maybe, and you can see that there's just a bunch over there. If you just tell me who you're attacking, there's just a bunch over there. There's some that there's about 4 of them. 2 that are attacking one's attacking Akron, one's close to Sophia, 2 right here. So
I think it would end up on the other side of Taroxy's and attack those 2. The one that's right on Sophia.
Here.
Yeah.
Okay.
One right next to Sophia, gonna hit for a 27.
Okay.
Hit.
Yep. It's gonna hit.
19 to hit.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
Okay. And that's going to be... Okay, that's going to be 26 points of bludgeoning damage from the two punches.
Okay. To one figure?
To one figure.
Okay. 22 you said? 30
26 bludgeoning damage.
That's dead. That's one guy. You said closest to Sophia, so that guy's dead. I'll put him. Yeah. Okay.
And other 2 attacks because he has 4.
Yep.
That is a 17 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Woo! And a natural 20 for the last
shit.
one.
Okay. All right.
So 6. Yeah, another 26 points of bludgeoning damage coming at the other one.
Destroyed. What is since you're breathing life into Bear Clan, like, you know, what would we see if we saw this guy fight and just, you know, ripping through these guys? Like,
finally, as he's probably just been sick of just having to do
Scooping
the menial
shit.
stuff, scooping shit. It would be kind of like a brawler, sort of like boom,
Yeah.
boom, like 1, 2, and then like another like 2 like hits into like the chest, like you hear like cracks in the like from the bones, like boom, boom.
yeah.
On the other one.
If he ever goes the way of like, you know, the monk and starts rocking like a staff, I imagine his staff is like the shitty shovel that he's been using to shovel Kai stuff. He just like wears it on his back. It's like dong, dong. Good stuff. All right, so he's kicking ass. So good stuff here. They're all kind of like working through. Bear Clan is kicking some ass. We move to the returned. So those ones with the crackling spears. They kind of start to fire. There's 4 of them. So they're firing at. One fires at Telmoon. So basically, what it is like this like arc, this necrotic bolt, kind of like arcs out towards you. Telmoon for, let's see. Nope. I don't know how y'all sit. Well, I mean, it's you all do it because you have 3 attacks, but because they pretty much have like the same plus as the Acroin soldiers, but Acroin soldiers like 23. I got a 25. I'm sitting here getting like 12, 11 on all that they've returned, which is good for you all. So, yeah. So one attack, one arcs at Telmoon. Another one arcs at Bear Clan for 14. I don't think that's gonna do it. One.
Yeah, that one.
I think they're gonna. These last 2 are gonna just focus on firing at Acroin soldiers. Oh, that went from hitting to not hitting, and then another one. Nothing. Like kind of crashing into the rolling smoke. Nothing there. At this moment, the chanting goes quiet from above. Murder King is just kind of standing there surveying. Doesn't have like, you know, what he has in like fear and utter presence. There is no charisma. He's not saying a word. Hasn't said a word. And it's just like the embodiment of this undead wall. You know, looking and surveying his men being chewed up, and not showing even any anger at it. We will move to Moby. Moby, you are in the back next to Persis, so like right here.
Got it. Let me move to the return that's the closest to the murder. Or I think it's kind of where Telmoon is.
Yep, so if you're going towards where Telmoon and the group would be.
Yeah, that one, like that closest return there.
This one here, or this one close, like this guy here?
Yep, that one.
Yep. Okay.
All right, let's go for an attack.
Let me get you.
That's a 29 to hit. And that's gonna be
29.
3.
Will hit.
So it's 9 plus sneak attack. That is 33.
Oh yeah, you guys are just, I mean,
And
I imagine every one of these deaths just looks like a critical, like in terms of the way you're just running through.
yeah.
it,
And I
whether
am
it is
going to
or
use
not.
Whales of the Grave,
Okay.
which would have added more damage to this one, which is fine. But I'm going to direct the second creature damage to the Murder King.
Okay.
For 14 necrotic damage.
Okay. What is this part of Whales of the Grave?
As long as it's so I use so immediately after my sneak attack, I can use the Whales of the Grave as long as the creature is 30 feet from me that I can see. I can direct this extra damage towards that creature.
Yeah. And so, as you destroy that other one, the damage you direct, you feel it like shunt. You feel the Murder King just shunt the power of it, and almost accept those Whales of the Grave, like, you know, just, and it just looked, he kind of, as you directed to him, his head just, as you're looking like kind of over your shoulder, killing the one guy, you can see that mask is staring with those hollowed out, dark, pitted eyes, you know, from not knowing what's beyond what's, you know, some villains you fought in the past, you know, there's something burning in there, two, you know, yellow flames. Here with the Murder King, there's nothing beyond that mask. You wonder if he even has a face, but you know it's looking at you.
And as he's looking at me, I decide to I kind of almost like it's kind of theatrics, but like kind of like an archangel with, you know, shoot its little kind of, you know, kind of sharp wings, you know, projectiles. I kind of do that with my wings, trying to throw as much fluid, kind of sweat in his direction. And I initiate my ghost walk. So I turn into now a spectral form.
Okay.
10 minutes. So attack rolls have disadvantage against me. If I unfortunately land
is this a concentration
or move through a
thing?
Creature, I'm sorry?
Is this something you need to hold concentration on?
It doesn't say I need to.
It shouldn't. It's an ability.
That's what I'm saying. I was just checking. That's all I was checking.
Oh, yeah. This is kind of my bonus action. And now, feeling nice and dry and ready to fight.
All right. Good stuff. So far, the Murder King hasn't responded to, you know, kind of just watching things go down while we kind of camera panning over to behind the main front of the fight as Little Fitz is standing there, you know, reeling from the fact that she didn't get a chance to like get out like those you know, inspiring words, though she can still be calling out and talking to her party as she does whatever she's going to do here. It's her turn.
Fitz is frightened. So she can't move any closer to the Murder King. But I think for her action, she's going to like reach around her and pull like a cloak of stars around her shoulders, so she almost also looks transparent, and that will make any attack have disadvantage against her as well. It lasts for a minute. Unless I die, so she'll try to avoid doing that.
Okay.
And for a bonus action, how close am I to am I like within 60 feet of the Murder King?
You are. This is like,
okay,
everyone like 10, 20, 30, 40, about 40, 45 feet.
Mr. Murder King, guess who's getting murdered today? It's you! And that will be unsettling words. And,
closer to 50 feet.
Yes.
Okay.
It's a 60-foot. So that'll be a D12 from his next saving throw. And that has to happen before the start of my next turn.
Okay.
Subtract a D12 from
you
the
got
next
it.
saving throw.
I'll set the D12 aside.
Saving throw for the next turn. Got it.
Someone do something. And that's my turn.
Nice. As this is happening, the Murder King the start of the top of our second round, kind of hunches down like he's gonna move, and then shimmies, like kind of shimmers again, splitting, rushing out to attack Taroxys, but splitting that form. One to a Taroxys, one appearing in front of Telmoon, and one to Barraclan. And so the three Murder Kings enter the fray and will begin swinging. Let's see what we got. The one attacking Taroxys will swing with that dark, starting with that kind of violet blade. For 23, first hit. I'm gonna swing them all at the same. Second one, 14. I know that doesn't hit. And then a 21. Does that hit? Okay. So Taroxys will take, unless he's resistant to necrotic, he will take a total of 34 necrotic damage.
Ooh.
And okay. And then up until this point, Taroxys, so I didn't do this to the other guys because it didn't make sense, or maybe I just missed it, but this is Taroxys' first time being hit. He's at full health, right?
Correct. So the first swing was he got hit twice.
Oh, did he ever? No, right. But this is in the game. This is his first time ever. He didn't get hit by any of the other. Oh, he's at full hit points starting.
He was
now.
at full hit points. Yeah.
So thank Nick for this, but Taroxys takes 21 more necrotic damage.
Of course he does. Of course he does, Nick.
Yep, that happens.
And then, so that one swung 3 times. The one in front of Telmoon will swing using the light blade. And this one, the Glavius, the Bane of the Dead, for a 22, followed by
shield,
a 16. Okay, so the shield, and then the shield that blocks the second one. So you actually survive all 5 attacks. Good shit, Telmoon.
You took 5 attacks against Telmoon?
No. 3 against Taroxys, and I just hit you. The first attack was a 22, and you shielded. So the second attack, the second attack would already automatically fail. So
I thought my man swung 5 times at Telmoon.
No.
I'm throwing in the towel. We done.
We move from the Murder King to the Acroian hoplites that are fighting beside their brethren.
The third one doesn't do anything?
I imagine hoping that the Bronze Bullies no longer see them as slaves, but as equals fighting for the salvation of Theros. I had to throw that. I just want to hear Jason emote.
No, that third one moved? That third one did something?
No, didn't. So
look at that.
So the thing is, I still only have 5 attacks. So the thing is, the 3 can spread the 5 attacks however they wish.
They're Echo Knights. They don't get a bonus one. Cool.
Yeah.
Only has 5 attacks. So yeah. Fuck me for forgetting and thinking that must be 2 different people swinging 5 times. And not just one.
That would be ruthless. that'd be like 15 attacks from the Murder King alone.
I would believe Nick would do that to us.
Yeah. Well, Nick, this part of the Murder King is the multiple images is on me. So you are excellent.
Yeah,
what do you want to do with your?
I was cracking up. That's why I was cracking up.
He's like, oh shit, he can do that. So what do you want our Akron soldiers 2. So there's, one guy here is already fighting a return unless he leaves that one. There's 2 behind Sophia who can kind of move around to reposition themselves. They can kind of get to any Murder King they want. So, I mean, yeah, they're all in a line in the same place. So I don't know where we want them. What we want to do with them.
I mean, I think that they'd be taking care of trying to maintain the line and then trying to move forward. So probably taking care of that one that's like breaching the lines.
Okay. So they'll be starting with this guy, or
yeah, I think they'd be starting with that guy.
Okay, and would they move? Do they want to all reposition around this area, or take him out and then they're gonna move? Maybe that's what well, I guess they would probably want to get more of them around him. Is that what? Strategically, board wise, where are you trying to get all your attack, or you want to just do one attack at a time? See where that leads you, because those
I
guys
think the one on the left would attack, and the other would be like moving ahead of Sophia, and like forming like and then keeping a line.
Okay,
and
yeah. So let's go ahead and knock out that attack first. Let's see if you can finish him off, and then they can reposition and move. Seems like the way to go.
That's not great though. That's only a 14.
Okay, that will miss.
Natural 20.
Ooh, there we go.
And a 17.
17 will hit.
One T2 points of piercing damage.
Okay. 22. That will kill that return. And down goes another. So now if they start to march, I will allow Bart to move with them on their turn. But then Bart's under the fall.
Bart's
right
using his whole action to dig himself out of the ground. That's what Bart's doing.
Yeah, so they've closed that phalanx and are moving. So I've only moved them like 10 feet so far. So if you see where they're at, they're a line here. Taroxys is there. There's a Murder King here. There's a Returned here. There's a bunch of Returned going that way. Do they want to close in on Murder King? Do they want to just gonna like march into like some of them surround? Just let me know what you think they're doing.
I think the rest of them would be using Hold the Line. So anyone that moves into their attack range, they can make an attack of opportunity against them. And it deals an additional 1d8 piercing damage.
Okay. So just stop them here and they're going to hold the line.
Yeah.
Stop them there, hold the line. Okay. This looks a little bit cooler. All right. And let's just put a cooler Returned there. All right. Good stuff. So they're holding the line. Anyone who moves into their attack range. As this is happening, we move to Persis or Sophia, then Persis. However you want to handle it. Actually, before you all do that, because the Acroian soldiers have gone, before I give that over to you, let me see. I want to use... So you hear the Murder King cry out and point his blade, the dark blade, towards one of the ships. And as he does, only that ship calls back in this kind of crescendo of yelling. And like you begin to see this cloud of arrows begin to kind of fly up in the air, becoming this smoke like a hornet's nest as they begin to rain down. And I am going to need dex saves from... It's a 40-foot radius, so it's everyone on the Bronze Bullies side. It's a 20-foot high cylinder, and it's centered on Taroxys, so that it goes out, and then I need dex saves.
No friendly fire, huh?
No friendly fire.
These wouldn't happen to be magical. Not happen to be a magical barrage, right? These are physical.
We'll fight in the shade.
It's a 19 for me.
Is
I
it
got a
a
dirty
spell or a magical effect?
These are not. They're just regular. They're just arrows raining down, and the
Okay.
yeah. I would. It's more so that they, if they, I mean, the sentries around them are so weak. I don't think it really changes the fact if it would really hit them. It's more so that they've been fighting for so long. They know how to fire into their own men. Their return know how to like put their shields up and block from above as they come down. You know, Murder King even might take a few of them in his like, you know, in the armor, and it wouldn't do much to him as he just kind of stands and it lets it rain down on him. You know.
Okay.
So
Yep.
that's a
23.
okay. That is a save.
19 from Bear Clan.
19 will save.
12 from Bart.
12 will fail.
21 and that 20.
Actually, is it a... Yeah, it's a dexterity saving throw. 17. Okay. 21. So it's anything over 17 will... If anything passes, will still take half. The damage is 30 piercing damage. So that'll be 15 piercing damage for anyone that succeeded. Full damage for anyone that failed.
Sorry, what was the half damage?
15.
15.
Well, he's concentrating, right?
Okay. We are.
How are the
that's
hoplites
it.
doing?
So now it's Oh yeah, how the hoplites? We got to do some.
They're doing all right.
We got to
Oh.
do some saves for them.
They,
We gotta
don't
do
know-
one.
they were fine, Nick.
They
Yeah,
were
we gotta- let's do some
impervious, you ass.
You damn Schrodinger's arrows.
Here's what I'll
Leave
give them.
alone.
Since they're in their phalanx, I'll give them advantage. But you still got to roll them separately. So
They like fighting in the shade, Mel.
yeah, and they're right. So I'm giving them advantage. Each one gets a 2d6, but there's a chance that one of them gets.
Everyone survives except for the one on the far left who doesn't have a shield over him.
And I'm treating them like a mass of meat, in terms of hit points. So kind of as they take damage, they're
And
gonna
I get in trouble for calling them slaves. You treat them like a massive meat.
All right. So first, so there are 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 of them. So let's get 5 advantage dex saves. You guys want to split them up and everyone take one, or but Tail Moon?
Wait, we gotta roll 5 times?
So lonely. Everybody, well, I mean,
No,
one person
everyone
has to
has
roll
to
5
roll.
times.
Everyone
Yeah.
rolls
You guys roll
once.
twice.
Everyone rolls once at advantage.
Okay,
Oh.
thank God for fucking.
What's the modifier?
And the modifier for them is a dex save. It is
+5.
+5. No, plus 5. Yeah.
No fucking way.
19.
They,
23.
proficient.
Okay.
23.
They are.
23. I'm hearing. So all those are passed. All right. So then they'll all take 15. So 15.
So they all pass, but one dies anyway.
One does die. He only had 5 hit points. So that guy
As long
got
as
that shit.
Bartholomew makes it out, that's so mean.
Yeah, Bart's safe. He's swimming. He's doing his frog splash.
Chill.
He can't shoot arrows into the water.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Bart got out. He got hit.
Now we're on Persis.
Oh, Bart got hit?
and-
Damn it.
Oops.
Oh, Bart, no, you couldn't have made a save because I'm sorry, because you're completely in cover.
Oh, he used
Oh,
his
you
entire turn to get out. It's according to
Oh,
what he said.
did you already?
All right, Bart moved already?
Oh, on your last turn, did you move out? That
It
happened on you, so it would be this turn that you'd be moving out, right?
would be, yeah.
Oh, yeah. you're
Because
good there.
Bart goes.
Okay,
when
okay.
does Bart go? Did we go? Did we?
Is
Did
Bart
we
on
do
the
Bart?
thing?
Bart,
You know
Bart's
what? I don't have
10.
Bart. Bart, do I have?
He
Bart?
got
Bart's
he got a
at-
10. He's a 10 on the
Okay.
initiative.
But if it makes
Okay,
it easy, you can just
my
make Bart
fault.
and Bear Clan
Then
together.
Let me
'cause-
add him. I skipped Bart last turn, so Bart would have moved out on his turn.
And he would have taken, yeah.
But he would have spent all his turn getting above ground, and he would have taken the damage. Yes, but I'll put him back in the squad with his folks.
Bart's
he will
having a
get
great
his-
day.
And I'm adding him right now, so I don't forget him again. He's at 10. Bart, my bad there. So he is there, and he's at 10. Okay, so then he'll be this round, right? He'll be right after the return that shoot, and then right before Moby and Fitz. So, okay.
All right.
Persis and Sophia, however you want to take your action, you're up.
Yeah, Persis is going to begin an incantation, and then it's at a normal voice, and as she goes, it raises in volume into a shout as she's empowering the spell, and lightning arcs out and hits we have 3 Murder Kings on the board?
3 Murder Kings on the board at the moment.
Okay.
Yep.
So 3 Murder Kings on the board, and it's going to hit the other return with the red sash, who's standing highest.
Okay.
As we're doing a chain lightning.
Chain lightning, got it. Okay.
Yeah.
And from what I remember,
What do you mean? You just
minus
keep rolling until they
Yeah.
You keep rolling until they nat 20, right?
There
wrong
should be
system.
3.
What? Okay. And
Also,
yeah,
the dissonant whispers, right? Or the
Yeah, so
thing
one
that
of
fits
the
Oh yeah, we need dex saves from all of them.
Okay. How many? So you hit the Murder King. Oh, so you're doing how many Murder
all
Kings?
3 of the Murder Kings.
All 3 of
Yeah,
the
the
Murder
Murder
Kings, and then an
Kings.
extra. Okay.
And then
Got
one
it.
of the
One of the
So
red
yeah,
one
ones.
of like the special ones, yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep,
And I'm
so
re-rolling
then-
5 of those d8s from a powered spell.
Yep, and let's say, I don't know, just so you can just cheese it. What do you want to do? Murder King number 2 gets the dissonant whispers.
So with
Oh, yeah, I
mirror
don't
basically, I basically the minute. So like, let's say the minute you fail the roll. So like, because Jason, I know you use the spell a lot. So the minute if I like, I don't
If
roll
it's
a
a
6,
real mirror image, the other
Yeah.
2 won't go away from this because it's not concentration,
okay. So
and they
but
can't. Or
but let's say the
or,
first
but,
time
oh
you-
yeah,
the
So I
first
guess
time
they-
you fail it, doesn't that mean
no, they
that's
would
the
take
one?
damage, so they would disappear.
And then they take damage and they would disappear.
They take damage, so they would disappear. Yeah.
Yeah, so then 2 are going to disappear. The first one you chained on next to Taroxy's is the real Murder King. These 2 disappear. And and then so you get basically the one creature, the one return, and the Murder King are going to go ahead. Do they make dex saves?
Dex
dex
saves.
saves.
Yep.
Murder King adds a D12 minus D12.
Subtract.
Minus is a D12.
Subtracted. Yes.
Mhm.
Yep.
He gets a nat 20, but will
Oof.
roll a D12 to subtract from that 20. And that will cause him to fail as he rolled a 10. So he's
I guess it's
that's-
weird because technically there's no way to target a mirror image.
No, there
Oh,
is.
this
Just-
Because
You can
technically,
AOE a mirror image.
No, you can target. There's one
targeting-
spell. You can target mirror image. There
With
is
this
one
spell,
with one spell specifically, like
Mm.
magic missile. You can target and they go away.
Mm.
So
aren't you
chain
just
lightning
hitting, aren't you
works.
just hitting the main one and it absorbing automatically?
No, because they're still there. You gotta
Okay.
get rid of them.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so he
So,
failed.
so they both fail?
And then the other, the other one. It's probably going to fail.
Cool.
Oh, another nat 20 on the regular
Oh, nice. Congrats to
return.
the regular guy.
Yeah,
Wow.
regular guy gets a
Hey,
nat 20. So
We love
yeah,
you
so
using those on deck saves.
So that's a total of 50 lightning
Oh,
damage.
shit.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Other guy gets 25.
25, yep.
Yeah. Yeah, and as a bonus action, sorry, I'll let you do math.
Yep, you got
But-
it. Takes the 50. All right.
Yeah. And for the bonus action, one of the stars orbiting around Persis' head for a lot better. It'd be 29 to hit.
29. All right, for another one of them.
This
you
this
target?
is the Crown of Stars.
Okay.
Bonus action. Yeah.
Yeah, bonus
Got it.
action.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's
so-
on the Murder King.
on the Murder King. Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
And this one's
Shit.
going to be be 34 radiant damage.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. 34.
Versus all that smoke. Let's go.
Take it.
We need all the help we can get. But yeah, and Persis stays where she is, behind the cover of the Crones.
Yes.
Is there like a rock overhang we could hide behind and get out of the rain?
Hey, Sophia, where you headed? Where you going?
Nick, you already know that answer, sir. I asked you a simple question. So with Persis unleashing lightning from the gods practically, is there a path I can take to said Murder King within 40 feet of me?
Is there a path you can take to the Murder King within 40 feet of you? Yes.
She will take it. She will just straight charge.
All right.
And as she does, it looks like she's running through water, and she is going to be casting a 5th level Spirit Guardians.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Before she does that, I'm going to spend a legendary action to... I'm going to strike Tell Moon because I have the reach.
Hey, he ain't done nothing.
With the necrotic, with Spatha Bane of the Living.
Oh, thank you for shooting me at least, so I'm not at full health.
22 to hit.
Misses.
That misses. Okay.
That misses.
All right, then he's gonna miss. Now go for it, Sophia. He got,
I'm just going to try.
The shield is still up until my turn.
I'm just going to try and flank the Murder King, so me and Taroxy's on either side. But I'm doing that mostly to occupy Murder King's attention every now and then. She is casting Spirit Guardians at 5th level, so that is 5d8 radiant damage. I do believe at the start of his turn, because he's going to be starting his turn in it, his movement is halved, and he has to make a wisdom saving throw as long as he's within there to take 5d8 radiant. So I don't know if you want to do that now or on his turn.
His turn. He's already had his turn this turn. He started the round, so it'll be top of the next round. We'll do it top of the next round. Just remind me, because I will forget.
Oh no, I will remind you.
All right. Okay. So now he's kind of getting surrounded. He's fighting back.
Also, the Spirit Guardians affects any of his lackeys as well.
Yeah. Are there any lackeys within 15 feet?
Within 15?
Is it 15?
There is one.
On his turn, he'll have to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So we'll mark that one guy too. Put it in the remind so I can reminders. All right. This fight's happening. We're gonna move to Sophia. Who wants to roll a d4 for me now?
Sure,
Actually,
I'll
okay. I'll make it random like we did last. We're gonna make it random like we did last time.
All right.
Sophia, and it's funny because it's always been the person who went last. So that last time it was Persis. So it was a 5. I counted that way, counted clockwise.
Roll that tell.
So D4, you said?
D4.
Uno.
All right.
Spart again. Spart every time.
Let's see.
No, not back in the hole.
We need him in the hole. Don't die.
Sorry, I need to roll a D8.
Let's get in the hole.
I gotta roll a D8.
So, it looks like it is Persis. Something moves under you in the cloud, and then it's almost like this octopus-like tentacle kind of reaches up and grabs like Sophia's leg and kind of like pulls her down for a moment. She doesn't go into but she sinks down, like to knee level as this sea creature from the astral sea is tugging on her leg. I need a strength saving throw.
And was it Persis or Sophia?
So Persis. Sophia
Okay.
rolled the dice. It happened to Persis.
Okay.
So after Sophia rolled, I made another random roll of who this happens to. It happens to.
Okay. Cool. Ooh. Can I?
You
There's
have
a
the
sorcerer
super. You have
thing,
high.
right?
Yeah.
Your strength is up because
Yeah, I'm not proficient, but there's a sorcerer thing.
Spend 1 sorcery point to reroll.
Yeah, is that?
It's an Origins thing, so you have to click it on.
Okay. Well, it's fine. I fail. That's 8, 9.
Okay,
Sorry,
so
but
this thing begins to wrap itself around you, so Persis,
yeah.
and so Persis is restrained at the moment. So that's all it is. The condition is restrained. As this happens, we move to the returned who are left. Okay, so they're only. Oh, actually, no, it's not their turn because there's only one of them. So that one will at the beginning of its turn. So yeah, now it takes the damage, right, Sophia?
Did it fail the wisdom save at 21?
Oh, wisdom save.
I already rerolled.
Yes,
Damn.
it failed.
Yeah,
Just fails.
All right.
it is going to fail.
All right. 30 radiant.
So that one kind of burns alive. I mean, burns undead. That undead kind of burns away. Leaving them the mass. Cling cling. Tinkers actually doesn't make a noise as it kind of floats in that rolling sea. Embers are like just floating around from all the return that are dying through the radiant energy. Let's see here. We are on Taroxy's turn.
Hey, DM, how far are those little red dudes?
They are from Taroxy's 30 here. So about, in terms of range, there would be some difficult terrain if you were running, but about 35. Those guys in the back.
Oh, there's one in the other direction?
There's one right. There's one. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's one in the other direction. There's one right here as well.
He's super far. He just hiding in the
yeah,
back.
so from you, he's like
Okay.
from Tel Moon, he's like 30 feet. From Taroxy's, he's more like 40. I'd say 40, 45 feet.
Good to know. All right, cool. Taroxy's is going to do the one, even though nobody does bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage. We're gonna do the one. Is that Hill? Is Hill the right one?
Hill rune, yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna do the Hill rune to give him resistance against certain damages, and then he's just gonna swing at the Murder King because that's what he's supposed to do.
Okay.
Murder King.
Are we doing advantage or are we doing like an addition to the attack?
Flanking? Is there anything for flanking?
I don't know if we're doing anything for flanking.
We haven't been
We've
able to
never
flank
used
anything.
flanking. I've never.
All right, no flanking. It's fine.
Yeah. I will allow, and the only thing I usually allow is when you're kind of doing something like that, you can kind of call out something narratively that Sophie is trying to do, like a distraction, and you can get advantage to basically doing that will give you the advantage on the attack. But if you fail, then you usually have to give something in return, like something.
Yeah, I ain't trying to fail. He got too high of a plus to hit. He just gonna swing. It's a swing. 28.
Right. That's gonna hit.
Bludgeoning fire. Any resistances?
Might have a resistance.
Well, it's 33, but if you want, I'll split it. If
No resistance to fire. So
I need to add. I forgot to add a D8 last time. Oh, but he hit somebody that died. Can somebody roll a D8 for me because it's all in a different screen and I don't feel like going. You got me, Troy. You add a D8 to that damage. 26 to hit.
7.
Cool. So make this one 40.
40 damage.
And one more swing. Yeah. 15. God damn you, bruh. Yeah. All right. That happens. Telmoon is going to curl around. If he curls around the Murder King, he should be within 30 feet of 3 of the red dudes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If Tillman curves around, he'll be. Yeah, well, you mean like if he?
Yeah, if he just kind of runs in the
right.
if he curls to the backside. Of the
Is he
Murder
leaving
King.
away from the Murder King?
He can if that's what it takes to curl around.
You mean just curl around? He's just trying to be on his backside.
He's trying to get within 30 feet of the far red dude.
Of the far red, the one that's way down there.
The one that's back there, yeah.
Okay, within 30 feet. So he is moving away from the murder.
So he's leaving, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he could do that, and Murder King will take the. Should I take the? Yeah, I'll swing at him.
Swing at me. Do it. I hope you miss.
Let's see what we get here. 30. So,
I'm not even going to use my reaction. 30 hits.
For 23 necrotic damage.
Cool.
And plus he is living, so take an extra D8. So 26.
26 damage to the Tell Moon. That hurts. All right. He is going to quicken spell. Fuck, I did this in the wrong order. I should have done this earlier. He's going to quicken spell a firebolt at. Can he see the punk ass that's hiding in the back on the other side still?
Yeah.
Okay, he's going to quicken spell firebolt. That's a 27 to hit.
That guy right. You talking about this guy right here, over here?
Yeah, the one that's like way in the back
Yep.
off screen. That's
Okay.
16 fire damage.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his action to. Fucking, y'all know what I'm doing. Steel Wind Strike.
How much fire damage did you say?
13.
13. Okay.
Yep. The goal was just to do this. He's going to use Steel Wind Strike against the other three red dudes and the Murder King.
Okay. So then
let's do the three red dudes first. I don't trust D&D Beyond, so I'm pulling this with my real die. 26, 31, 27. Come on, this is the one we need the crit on. Not a crit, but that's a one's a 28.
Okay.
Does the Murder King's AC? That hits the Murder King's AC.
It
right?
hits. It hits.
The other ones, okay. That's 4 times.
Yep.
Okay, so let's do first red guy. First red guy is 32 force damage.
Okay.
Second red guy, 38 force damage. Third red guy, 33 force damage.
Jeez.
Murder King, 41 force damage.
Okay.
And Tell Moon is going to end up Sophia, can I separate without a problem? Tell Moon's going to end up behind the far forward red dude. Like, what's up? It's party time.
This one, or this one?
Yep. Whatever. He's going to end up in the middle of all them. Just like,
oh, he's in the middle. So.
Well, he has to land within 5 feet of one of them. So.
Okay.
Maybe the middle of those two.
Middle of those two.
Or wherever the red ones are. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's fine. Cool.
All right.
That's his turn.
On that just crazy amazing amount of damage. How would you describe what that looked like?
I mean, we going pure fantasy, right? Like, the screen flashes, my boy goes all black, just straight silhouettes. He just goes ahead and does a real quick super speed teleport, Sonic Quicksilver type nonsense, stabs everybody.
Can I have No. Give me either a religion or a wisdom.
Come on, man. You
I
can't
mean,
give me nothing. Can't give him nothing. Okay.
Wisdom or insight. Sorry, religion or insight check, please.
Sure. Fuck it. It's a 4. Enjoy that.
Give me an advantage because I was asking for it because of what you had just done.
Okay.
It's still a chance you might not get us.
Gonna be a 5.
Guess what? That's also a 4. Double
All right,
force.
that's it. So on that moment, as you know, Telman is just kind of like taunting his enemies. As you all are like, I think you really actually like doing a great job of a frontal and a rear assault, like, you know, closing off all angles on the Murder King and his men. We'll take a 5-minute break. 'Cause I know we've been fighting for a while, and come back to it.
I'm busy killing right now, God.
And we'll pick up on right after Telman. We'll pick up on
Call me
Bear
later.
Clan.
Call me at a later time.
Oh my god, guys.
Wow.
Oof.
I left because that one hit was 40% of my health. So I'll be back later, but I can't take too many. Especially when he swings 5 times.
I mean, how are people looking? Like, Telmoon's bad at this point.
Well, 40% of my total health. So I'm okay considering, because that 20 took out the 22. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That it was really scary when the arrows rained because I've softened everyone up, and Murder King does a lot of damage. So
yeah, he does.
Yeah, it sucks for concentration, right? Because we know we're gonna take a minimum of 10 damage every turn.
Yeah.
No matter where we're standing.
Bear Clan is actually like pretty like healthy still.
But my thing is, Murder King hasn't used either piece yet. I don't think.
I don't think so.
So I don't know what those pieces do.
Maybe they're just connectors. You don't know.
I'm so stupid.
They just might look cool.
I forgot the Cloud Rune. I should have Cloud Runed, because now there's nobody. Right. I don't think there's anybody in range for Taroxy's the Cloud Rune. Or maybe that first one, as long as Telmoon doesn't kill the one he's directly in front of.
Yeah.
He'll be fine. He can Cloud Rune once. He should have Cloud Rune for his boy. I just didn't. In my head, I was like, oh, it's me. I'm getting hit. So I didn't say I can Cloud Rune, because normally I Cloud Rune for other people, but it was other person. It was me. That's Roxy's me.
Yeah.
He stabbed Telmoon. I think Cloud Rune for yourself is just kind of a cheap move.
A bit, yeah.
I guess if you're tanking, it's funny. It's just like, haha, you thought you stabbed me, but instead you stabbed my friend. It's me, Dio.
Oh, man.
Unfortunately,
go ahead.
I think I've used a lot of my really effective stuff at this point. So
you came out really strong with the Star Crowns and the Chain Lightning.
It's downhill from here.
Yeah, like I haven't used it. I haven't been using my high level stuff. I mean, what's it called? Steel Wind Strike is I guess it's a 5th level spell.
That's a big boy spell.
But I mean, that's my first 5th level spell. I didn't use any high levels against the Astral Dreadnought, so I still have my 7th. Nice. I still have my 8th, my 7th, my 6th, another 5th, 2/4. Right, so
yeah,
I'm ready for this.
How's Taroxy's looking, by the way?
He's fine. His big ass is getting hit, but he has more hit points than I started with still. So I think he okay. I mean, meaning that if the Murder King focus fires him, he can take him down in a round if he hits out 5 times. Like, it's not like none of us are safe, right?
Yeah.
All of us are 1 turn KO range.
But there's a difference between 1 turn, all 5 attacks, and 1 turn, 1 attack, and then another 3 to someone else.
Yeah, he has 172 he has 140 hit points left. So that's, in theory, 3 strikes could kill Taroxys. Because, I mean, that's how he's been hitting. He's been hitting for like 40 something damage, 30, 40 damage. But in likelihood of that happening is slim. So most likely he's got 2 rounds in him, because you're going to have the Arena arrows, which is going to be, he should still be above 100. And then he shouldn't get hit more than 3 times this round. So
Yeah.
he's got one good round in him. And then after that, the beautiful thing is that Sophia's used all her top level spells, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Because Flame Strike's only, what, a 5th, 6th? Which means she's already used heal.
Mm-hmm.
For her to throw out for her to throw that out. And she used the 5th level Spirit Guardians. Though I still haven't seen that spiritual bonk. See that 6th level spiritual bonk out there, Troy. I know you're running from me. I expect that 6th level spiritual bonk. Right? Because it takes 6th level to power it up. It's every 2 levels.
2 levels.
Yeah.
Yeah. So at 4th level, you mean you get an extra D8.
No, fuck
and
that.
then
6th level time. 6th level spiritual bonk is the answer.
if it's not 6th level, then what are you doing?
If you're not, that's how you play cleric. You cast the biggest spiritual bonk you can. And it's, do I gotta heal somebody? No. Spiritual bonk. That's how this works. Troy deviated from the PowerPoint, from the flowchart.
Well, Troy's doing the I'm a healer cleric rather than I'm a bonk cleric.
I mean, Troy did this. I wanna just burn this dude back into undeath, back into death.
True.
With his rain of holy fire into his spirit guardians. Do we ask what Sophia's spirit guardians looks like?
A bunch of oars and paddles.
Just little Zens. Bunch of oars and paddles would be hilarious. It's also why I like spiritual weapon, because a lot of times just, there's no reason for it to be not flavor.
Yeah.
Like if it's just flavor, there's no
Flavor's
reason to
always
limit.
free.
There's no reason to limit its form.
Yeah.
All right. And you just be like, hey, it's a stamp. I'm pretty sure we did that with Ogre. Spiritual
it
stamp.
was a stamp. Spiritual stamp.
It was just a 4 damage anyway. Screw it. Troy, where's my spiritual
Fuck off,
bonk?
Nick.
Where's my spiritual
Listen.
bonk, Troy?
Listen. You listen here, and you listen fucking good, you piece of shit. I'm the only one that can bring people back from the dead, as long as they don't fucking jump into a vat of lava.
Level. That's a 3rd level. Where's my 4th level spiritual bonk?
Yeah,
Where's
that
my
3rd
6th
level I upcasted to 5th.
Where's that 6th level spiritual bonk?
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna let you know, I do a 6th level spiritual bonk. We are no longer gonna have heal.
It's not my fault he was healing.
I just want to say that I appreciate the ballsy spirit guardians up front, but you're lining yourself up to go.
Well,
to
you
die.
You lined yourself up to die for sure, and none of us can stop that. That's right. That's the reason why I did it, because I should save my cloud rune for Sophia, because
To be
Sophia
fair,
is the one that we need to.
I
keep alive.
forgot to do my level up, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just taking tough.
I was
I have a
going
few
to have
more HP.
Taroxy's take tough and just give him the extra hit points, because Taroxy's didn't level up either, but I just gave him the level up hit points. I wasn't going to be extra with it, because I don't know what Josh wants at 16. I'm not going to force a feat on him if he doesn't want it. Oh, he already has tough.
He's
Yeah,
already
he had
tough.
that forever ago.
Oh, man.
So wait, this turn, did I shoot the volley of arrows last turn, or this?
You
turn?
did
turn.
last
Yeah,
turn.
we've only
Last
gotten
turn.
hit by it
Last
once.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which means Spirit Guardians. Well,
Yeah,
you got high concentration, right? And Warcaster? And
Yeah, I got
Warcaster?
Warcaster, yeah.
Or Resilient Con, whichever one it takes.
I got both.
Wow. Because one works better low level and one works better high level.
Yes.
Are you shield and weapon then?
Yes.
You just never hurt nothing, so I never really think about you as shield and weapon, but look at you.
All right.
He's
Is it
always had
battle?
his shield.
Is it a paddle?
The shield? No.
A weapon?
No, the weapon is her crook.
It's a crook.
Yeah.
Ain't no sheep on the river. You just be crooked people. But what you doing? Get back on that shit.
Oh man.
Morbid
That's
version of Bo Peep, alright? You
So
die, I
what's
guide
your
your ass.
what's your spirit guardian look like?
It's just It looks like rippling waves
So it's
in
not
a
little
river.
sense. We were both wrong.
Yeah.
Proxino started. Nick said it was oars. I said that was little
Like
sense.
just an aura of oars just paddling.
Just tiny monks. Tiny monk centaurs. Running as fast as they can.
I mean, I could get real more and be like, hey, they're visages of her dead mother.
Ooh.
Real good.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Love that. We love that. Add that extra spice.
But I feel like that would be more like necrotic damage and not radiant.
Yeah, we don't want to do necrotic damage right now. Hey, I mean, that depends on what type of lady your mama was. Like, we ain't judging.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't grow up with her. She died when Sophia was born. Hence why Athreos picked her. Be a cleric. And in the book, that's one of the things to become one of his clerics.
Is to kill your mom on the way out? That's
All right, can
terrible.
I will read it
Nick,
verbatim.
This is you made this. Nick, roll a d10 for me.
It sounds like a
Yeah.
Morkborg. Sound like a Morkborg background. Like, oh, you ripped yourself out of your mom's womb?
That's
Great.
a
Look at your
7.
power.
Okay.
I also hate to say it, but we're so are we back in our spots?
Oh
Persis,
no, we
Stelmu,
switched
Apo,
forever ago.
Moby, Sophia, Proxenos, Fitz.
Oh,
It looks like we're back in our spots,
Yeah,
at
we're
least
good.
in the screen that
Oh,
I
now
see.
we are.
Yeah.
We're good.
We just never went to
Yeah.
like the I don't think we moved from this particular screen. Or no, we only
So-
have one screen, right?
I think I changed. I had to put it because I accidentally turned my camera off for a second, and I think that switched
Ah,
everybody around,
okay.
and then I fixed it
Yeah.
while we were on break. Shit,
So
good shit.
Athreos'
Good to know.
favor. A family member died, bringing you into the world. That's the first thing.
I'm sorry. Which family member is it gonna be if it's not your mom? And what was the cause of death?
That's true.
Did you just chest burst out and just hoof somebody in the eye or something? Just
Hello, my darling. Hello, my darling.
you definitely. I mean, in theory, that means it didn't
Spaceballs
have to
it.
be your mom. You could have spaceballs it. Yeah.
Could've.
Oh yeah. You could have just.
Oh.
Your mom could have kicked somebody and been like, "Oh, well, I guess you're good." It has to be somebody you care about, or just somebody you die.
It just says family member.
Yeah, it could have been a midwife. You chose your mama.
Well, yeah, because this character is supposed to be like the oddest out of all the family members.
So
By the way, Colin, bringing in the oldest brother. If we're sticking with Theros, I was like, fuck it. I've been a centaur twice. I'll make it a third time.
hilarious.
Eventually, we'll see all the family members.
You guys are running on the 28th, right?
Yes.
I think I'm probably out of town that day. But if not, I'll peep in.
Okay.
Yeah. Did I see
It's-
right that we're bringing Reginald is coming back?
Reginald is coming back.
I see that as your problem, not mine.
Hey, that's not my problem. That's y'all problem.
Oh.
I can't wait to see Reginald. I don't know who this is.
He is
The
a
most
literal
Theros
badger.
flavored character. For
He
sure.
is. He is
There
a honey
were,
badger.
there were
He eats no
badgers in
butts.
ancient Greece. Let's do it.
Mm-hmm. It's a badger who is wider than he is tall, and is just hanging around with humans apparently,
He has
and thinks he's the king of the wolves.
Yes. He has an insatiable lust for honey.
Yes.
We're not gonna use that word no more, Nick.
What, insatiable or honey?
None of them. All those words are cut out the vocab.
Oh,
There's a story there.
Yeah.
there is.
That's-
We don't talk about it.
Yeah. Mal, this is of course one of Jameson's characters.
Okay. Jameson's characters. Jameson's always interesting and always built to the max to cause the DMs lots of heartache.
Yes. It's
So.
absolutely optimized for violence and
Yep.
nothing else.
Yep, that's a Jameson character for you. Oh, stuff. All right, so I think we can jump back in. Telmu's just kind of like tore through, leaving death in his wake, sending the undead back to their resting places or wherever they came from. And so we will be going to Bear Clan, but before that, the Murder King takes the blades and kind of crosses them and kind of stands and stands as though he's like in a very defensive stance with those scimitars crossed, and yells out again, his voice kind of rolling, as you see from several of the ships kind of moving above as they kind of are getting closer now. Several many figures leaping down around him as he commands his men to his return to defend, and landing around him, forming like a defensive stance in their own, pushing back anyone who's within 5 feet of the Murder King.
So how many are within 15 feet of Sophia?
Almost all of them.
Because they all have to make wisdom saving throws now.
Bear.
By the
not
way,
really worried about them. Oh, go ahead. What's up?
I don't hear any music if you have it playing.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to. Thank you, because I had stopped sharing for a second. Thank you, Nick. Okay, should be back. All right.
Holy shit!
And so as they become landing around, taking damage, regardless of how much damage they take for this round, the Murder King has 3/4 cover, so his AC goes up significantly from the wall of because they're basically narratively they're just dropping down as they're dying. More of them are dropping down, but for the sake of the game, those are the 7 that are there, and so they are providing him that cover as they defend their leader. So yeah, I need to make a
lot of wisdom saves.
Yep, so 7 wisdom saves. I'm sure they don't have much, but I think last time I checked, they only had 1.
Oh, so you're not even having them attack?
Oh, they don't attack. They're just defending.
Oh, okay. Well, then this is just to make us feel good about doing damage. Let's do it.
Yep. So that's gonna be a fail. 2. So wait, what do I need to hit?
21 wisdom.
Oh yeah. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, all 7 are fails.
Okay, well, they all take 35 radiant damage.
All right, they're still standing. These aren't regulars.
Their movement is halved.
Yep.
Also.
I mean, don't get me wrong. They look tough. They look like haggard and fucking torn up, but kind of like the ones with the spells. Their hit points is a little bit higher, so they've taken it. So they're essentially all under on their half off that one hit. So they're still holding tough. So still a really devastating strike to the entire mob that is protecting him. As that happens, then we move to we were going to before, which was what was I saying? Bear Clan.
Bear Clan.
And he's right here.
Wait, did we skip Bart again? Did we skip Bart again?
No, because Bart is 10. Bart's at 10.
Okay.
And Bear Clan's at 6?
Bear Clan's at 6.
Oh, is he at 6? Why do I have him at... Oh, I have him at 15. He's at 6. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that changes the game.
Bear Clan not yet.
Okay, Bear Clan not yet. So then it would be, if Telmoon had just gone, the 4 figures in red, those return, those masks, they get to fire off their shots. They are going to... They're going to even do that.
I'm in melee with one of them.
Yep, you are. Ooh. Okay, the 3 are all going to focus on Telmoon.
Hell yeah.
And they're going to fire those bolts from their from the spears, kind of channeling that power. Miss. I got a 22.
Shield.
Okay, so I figured. There was not a nat 20, so. And a third one will miss.
Nat 20.
And
They
so
might.
then the one that is fighting him will simply just fight with its blade. And that's. Shield only blocks ranged, right?
Nope.
It's
no,
everything.
Everything. Yeah. Then they got nothing. As they attack,
Yes.
this brings us to Bart now. And so Bart is over on the opposite side of where we would find Bear Clan, and it's right there in the orange in the phalanx of his men.
Okay.
And like the Murder King's is right there, Sophia, and then all the folks in the back that Tel Moon is over here fighting. It's right
I think he would, move ahead and call a command to charge into the return that have just dropped down, forming that line or that
Okay.
perimeter.
Yep. I remember on their turn, I allowed Bart to move up a little bit with them. They only moved about 15 feet, so Bart's used about 15 of his movement, if that's fair. Because otherwise he'd be getting to move twice every turn. So he's got like 15 feet of movement. So if he's commanding them, then he could like be the first to kind of get in there, if that's what he's doing, right?
I think
still,
so, yeah.
Still be a part of the phalanx. Because next turn this guy will just close in the gap. Bart's just moving a little bit faster.
And doing a few attacks with the spear. That is a 11 to hit, a 20 to hit,
Okay.
and a 18 to hit.
You are
20 will
attacking the
hit.
Murder King, right?
That's the Murder King or his group. You gotta, because based on the rules as written, the way you written it, you could attack through them to get to the Murder King, because this is not because of the way the group works. Yeah.
He would be attacking the group
The
that's
group.
surrounding the Murder King.
That's what I figured. Okay,
Yeah.
so the 20 will
Yeah.
hit, 11 misses,
18.
18 will hit.
Okay. That is 14 points of piercing damage
Okay.
to one of them.
Kill one of them. Dead.
And that ends his turn.
All right, so Bartholomew's just kind of fighting through, kind of like breaks the rank for a minute as his men rush to kind of close in as the ferocity is kicking in. Can I have a religion or a... Because Bartholomew is also kind of following Perforos right now as well, right? Religion or insight?
Oh yeah.
He has a better insight than he does religion. So...
Okay, yeah, because this is more natural then. He's not basing off studies or what he knows. It's all just heart kind of here. And
he's rolling with his heart. And that heart is saying a 4. Let's go.
Hell yeah, that's the right
number. Yep. As he is fighting, Bart is finishing up his turn across the battlefield, or not even across the battlefield, just a few soldiers away. Behind that phalanx is Moby there, who's threw some sweat on the Murder King last round. You are
Die, motherfucker, die!
You are up, sir.
All right.
You're right there.
Um,
Taroxes, Bear Clan, the Murder King's whole like kind of mob. His little. It's right there. So I'll move that over. So
And you said he's 3/4. His AC is what? Like plus.
with
Four
3/4,
with all those-
it'd be a +5 basically by the rules, right? Or is it a
Okay.
+4?
I think
3/4
+5 is
cover,
probably right.
+5. So yeah.
Well, I can't remember when I shot my little necrotic sweat in his direction. Did he take that damage, or did he just absorb it?
Did it do damage? If you
yeah,
and what kind of damage was it?
it was necrotic damage. But you were like,
Oh no, yeah. Oh, I just was describing as him shunting it is that he was immune to it.
Immune,
it hit
okay.
him and he just looked at you like no.
He licked it.
yeah.
That would be
Gross.
disgusting. The Murder King's tongue coming
My
out of
sweat,
the...
my little like.
Please stop.
skulls. Yeah.
I went to there's the D&D writers room and they're like, no, can we not?
Yeah. Yeah. No. I will attack his group there.
All right.
All right. Let's get to it. That will hit. That's 25.
Okay.
Let's see. So
Go ahead and give me some damage.
that's gonna be 10 plus sneak attack.
Yeah.
That's 36.
Yeah, that guy's dead.
And then I will again use another
We'll take this
trinket.
guy and put-
Or I'll actually not use the trinket. I'll use another Whales of the Grave necrotic to one of the other little minion guys there. 13
Okay.
necrotic damage unless
What
they're
did you
immune
cast
to.
on you? Because I have a marker that I put under you, but I don't know what it might be for. Was it something that you cast on yourself or that you or ability? That you
Oh
did?
yes,
Just as a
that is
reminder.
a ghost walk. So I'm
Okay.
in spectral form.
Oh yeah, you're in spectral form. Just reminding myself with that marker. Got it. Mm-hmm.
So 13 necrotic damage on one of the other.
On the other ones, yep,
Dudes.
that will kill another one. So there are there are 4 of them left. And so far, Murder King is still taking. He's still advantage. He's still taking the effects of having them there while they're still there. So yeah.
Got it. Question for everyone. So now that I've done the sneak attack, do I still attack with my second short sword, but I just don't use the modifier? Is that correct?
Unless you have a specific feat for dual wielding, you just you don't add any bonus to the damage roll.
Right, but I would roll another attack to one of the other. Okay.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, you're rolling another short sword attack.
Getting in there.
That's a 24
It's gonna hit.
to hit, and that is 4 damage.
4 damage. That guy's still alive, but good stuff.
And that's it.
So Moby is showing what he can do, kind of just slicing and dicing. Good shit. The sneak attack, ran that guy through. And it's almost like, it's like 3 style, like these piles of bodies are dropping as you're advancing over them to get to the Murder King. And the Murder King is just standing in the middle of it like a storm, looking. That is where we're at as we move from Moby to Bear Clan now, officially.
Okay. This is fine, just all these bodies just raining down.
And remember, you can choose to attack through the bodies to the Murder King. It just is hard to hit him.
Yeah, Barrack Clan's going for the glory. I think he will be hit trying to go for the Murder King.
All right, he's trying to push through, throw those punches through to get to him.
You might just. That's a 26 to hit.
Oh shit. That will just miss.
Oh,
it's a nat 20.
Come on, man.
God damn it, Nick, you
What?
turned him into me.
Serious?
Turn the Murder King into me. God damn it.
Repeat that.
He was a 22. He added a +5 to his AC. He's a 27.
Oh!
Exactly, tell me.
Guess what?
Okay.
27 and 28 to hit.
How the fuck?
I rolled an
All right.
18 and a 19.
Then they will hit.
Wow.
There you go. So it's possible.
That was a roller coaster of emotion.
Highly convenient after I had said what the AC was.
Yeah, right.
I know, right?
Wow.
But I know Nick. I know Nick doesn't cheat.
Well, that throws my plan out. Shit.
Dice tell the story. That's
Dice tell the story.
11 and another 11, so 22 as pushing through as he's able to just get 2 hits in.
Dude, if that would have been anybody else in the team, that would have been so much damage. He only did 22 points of damage.
Only
Take
22 bludgeoning.
Ooh. I'll take it. Boom. So
We take those. We like that.
So like it's like imagine he's like he's like clawing through guys, like it's like the reverse of being pulled off of people where he's pushing through and then like, peering through that sea of like black, swathed bodies and gold masks, and then just reaching out and just wham and just like punching the Murder King. As they try to like push him off, just like decking him in the face a couple times. And the Murder King definitely felt it. So good stuff. Is that it for Bear Clan? If it is, we're on Fitz. And no legendary actions from the Murder King, so Fitz, what you got? You're back here with Persis.
There. So as long
Persis
as I'm
is still
seeing this
restrained by
right,
that octopus leg, but other than that, around the torso.
Do I get to save against being frightened, or that's just my
Yes,
life now?
at the end of every turn, you should be saving. So if you didn't do it last turn, you should
I
have
did
tried to
not.
save. Yeah,
I
so
did
that you
not.
can get out of
Okay.
it. It's a
I do
17.
love, or is that
I
my
rolled
life
a
now?
19.
You're good.
Oh yeah.
So
Awesome.
I
Okay.
let you say. So you rolled it for the last one. So this turn you can move freely.
Fabulous. Okay. Not that I think I'm going to move, but it's nice to have the option.
Right.
So,
Oh, no.
I can see.
Oh, what
It
happened?
all shifted
I-
ever so
oh,
slightly.
Oh, what
Colin?
happened?
What
We
did
lost
you
somebody.
do?
We
Oh,
lost somebody.
Nick
You-
got
we lost
fell
You
out.
told Nikki she could move freely. We didn't mean like that, girl.
It was
Sorry.
going too well. Zoom had to kick me out.
All right, so it looks like I can make a quick fix here. Let's get.
Hey, look at
man.
Val getting real good with the quick fix.
Yeah, it's like
Hey.
musical chairs.
Yeah.
All right, I think we're back. Okay, there we go.
Awesome. So, would you say that the Murder King and his entourage are made of inorganic material, like stone or crystal or metal?
They are very much undead things. They're not living, but they are very much, biomatter. They are bone and meat. Composed.
Okay.
They wear
so
metal,
still
but
organic.
unless it's organic. Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm still gonna cast Shatter at 5th level.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Take a shatter. We'll take
It's
a shatter.
it's a 10-foot sphere centered on the Murder King. And before
Okay.
I do, I'm gonna shout, Barraclan, take a few steps back, please. So that he's not in the radius.
Okay.
And I need a Constitution save.
Is Sophia within 10 feet on the backside?
So here's the thing. If I'm trying to, I think
Because I remember Sophia being in melee and then getting pushed back 5 feet.
the tough part is
Yeah, when everything
Sophia
dropped
is
in,
fine.
It pushed everybody out.
It pushed him back 5 feet. So
Yeah. So anybody within 10 feet of the Murder King is in it.
Yeah,
so
but that should just be the entourage if Barraclan.
it wasn't
backs
after
away.
they like punched and then they were beating people when they moved in. So Barraclan's in there and Moby's in there.
Can I center the sphere so that it like glances off of my allies and
If you because of the way everyone's spread out, if I had a sphere right now, I would be hard pressed to move it anywhere where people wouldn't take the hit. So I don't think you have a choice, because if you move it one way, you get Moby and Sophia. If you move it another way, you get you get Barraclan and Taraxes. You move it. So the best spot is probably Moby and where you keep it centered. It's Barraclan and Moby.
No, I don't want to hit Barraclan and Moby. I'll
Okay.
hit Sophia.
So Sophia, so you can take it off. Yeah, you can hit Sophia, and she'd be the only one that would take it. You could do that.
No, it's fucking golden. It's perfect.
I'm sorry.
I would think
fuck
the
our healer.
last
Look,
person
the only
was-
person that's going to bring us
Yeah,
back.
that's the
if we die.
why would you? I feel like you never want to touch Sophia. She's the healer, but okay.
Natural
maybe
20.
Maybe y'all got a strategy.
Hell
I don't
yeah.
know what's going on.
Sophia
Like I'm like,
wins.
oh, they got some up they sleeve.
I just need a con save, please.
Nat
All right.
20.
She does have advantage on con save, so she is the right one to attack.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay. Well, okay. It's a 17 to pass.
That was a 28.
33 for the Murder King. And
Fuck off!
for his.
You know we're playing 5e, right?
Not 2e.
I didn't make these stats.
Nick,
you know.
stop reading books, man.
So I gotta do. One guy's gonna get 11 and fail. The next return's gonna get a dirty 20, so pass. I think.
Dirty 20.
The next one, 14, and so I feel so. 14's a fail, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah,
2
it
fails
needs a
and
17.
1. Yeah, 2 fails and 1 pass on the return, and the Murder King passed.
Okay.
So half damage.
anyone
Half
who-
damage for.
Anyone who did not pass takes 30
Okay.
points.
Yep. So these two
Thunder
guys
damage.
are dead and gone, back to being dead.
And
And
then
then-
the other people who pass still
and
take 15 points. I'm so sorry.
That guy's
Troy.
still dead,
I
so
took,
there's just the Murder King standing there.
24 saving throw for Spirit Guardians to stay up.
Murder King takes another 15. Okay, Spirit Guardian stays up. Good shit.
And that's my turn.
All right, good move. The Murder King's there's only one guy left in his group, so he has lost his ability of defend. So he is now back to his normal AC.
Get him.
Fitz. We move to that's the and if then we're top of the round. At this moment, what do Murder King will kind of
Were we waiting for his turn so he could take damage from Spirit Guardians?
Yeah, so he would take damage from Spirit Guardians.
God, let him bring the mirror image first and then take the damage.
That's a wisdom save for the Murder King.
Yep.
47.
That's low ball on it, man. Come on.
This is his low save.
20,
It's only a plus 22.
23.
Fuck off. Nick, we're definitely having a fucking discussion after this game.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll talk.
You're
Well,
mad at him now.
this is ironic because I rolled 3 6s and we're fighting the Murder King. So that's 6, 12, 18. 18 plus 12 is 30?
30.
30 damage?
Yeah.
30,
So
30 halved? Oh,
half.
no, the 30 and a half.
So
So it's gonna
15.
take 15.
It is radiant. I don't know what that means jack shit because Nick built this guy.
Nope. Maybe.
Yeah, just takes it normal. Yeah.
Yeah, we were hoping for a vulnerability there, sir. Like, we're not excited about taking over.
Right? Looks like you hurt a little bit more.
So he
He just
staggers
takes it.
back, and then he digs his feet in, and he begins to move as one of them rushes out towards Telmoon.
Everyone in that circle only has half movement.
Oh, yes. Still, okay, so then his movement would be, he moves 20 feet, so, let's see, 5, 10. Okay, so then I will have him move 1, 2, over here to Bear Clan.
What did you do, Sophia? No!
Fuck Nick, alright?
Don't take that out on Bear Clan.
One goes at
Bear Clan
Moby.
did nothing wrong.
One goes at Sophia. Then, since you want to keep me in the box, then I'll fight in the box. Let's see. We'll attack. Moby for 26 to hit.
He's got a disadvantage. I'm in spectral form.
Okay.
So
Then he will roll
give me
again.
another.
Yep, fair enough. So he'll take the 26 because he rolled a 28 on the second one.
Motherfucker. Okay. Fair enough.
Give you 26 points of necrotic. This is not your first time getting hit, is it?
No, he got hit by the
you-
rain. No,
you
he
were
didn't.
hit.
It was a fucking deck save. He didn't get hit by the rain.
This is first hit, so then you will take 3d8 more. And one more because you are living. So 26 damage. Wait. 17 on the more. And for good measure.
Uncanny dodge bug.
Yeah, I was about to say, he can at
Five.
least uncanny dodge all this
You're like-
bullshit.
Yeah, does that okay. Does that block it? Yeah, it blocks it all, right?
No. It gives him
No,
half
it just-
damage.
it gives
We're
half
just
damage.
saying do it so that
Oh,
he
yeah.
doesn't die right
So you
now.
don't die, yeah.
Yeah.
So you would go. So the first damage was 26, then 17, then 5. So you can so total that up, so that'll be 30.
43, 48, so 24
48.
damage is what you're
24
taking.
damage. Yeah.
Wait, but
Yeah.
you also take half damage for being in spectral form, right?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Or it might just be physical damage. I might be going crazy.
I'm also gonna. Can I also use my Hadozi dodge on top of my uncanny dodge, or
No, unfortunately, yeah.
No.
okay.
They both take fucking reactions.
Oh yeah, duh, that makes sense. Yeah, I guess I take.
Is the Hadozi dodge better?
No,
No.
not really. No,
It's-
it can't be better than uncanny. Because uncanny dodge has everything that you take.
Yeah.
That one
so
attack.
it's just a resistance. So yeah, makes sense.
Sorry, Mel. I'm gonna just making sure I wasn't missing anything.
Okay. I swung at you again. Rolled really low. I hit a 15. So
24.
you-
Oh, great. Okay. So yeah, no, I take the 24.
swing
Does a
on
15 hit you?
15 does
not hit
does
me.
it? Yep.
Okay.
No,
I figured.
I'm at 17.
28 to Sophia with the Spathe of Bane with the Blade of the Dead or of the Living. Doing
Is there another bad guy within
doing
range?
26 points of damage to Sophia. Plus,
I mean, if you're wanting to do that thing for Taroxys, it's
Yeah.
pretty much anyone
It's
in
30
his
feet.
reach.
It's 30 feet.
okay, what are you doing?
Cloud Rune. Send that 28 damage to one of the red dudes, the one that's within 30 feet of Taroxys.
Takes so it's okay. So it's 30 damage total, and you're gonna send it to one of the red dudes.
Yeah, we're sending it to the
Yep.
red dude instead of
Okay.
Sophia.
Okay, so Sophia, that will kill one of the red dudes. You want to be the one farthest out.
Yeah, which yeah, as long as it's within 30 feet of Taroxys.
Actually, 30
uh,
feet, 30. Okay, so within
in theory-
30 feet of Taroxy. So let me
Yeah.
put that guy back. So then that would either way, it's gonna 30.
But in theory, I would like to keep the one that's already in melee with Talmud. But if you could kill one of the other ones, that would be great.
What if nobody's within 30 feet?
Then he can't do the
It can kill.
cloud
He can.
rune.
He can kill one of the. He can kill one of the guys. The last guy. That
Oh,
was
he
in
can kill
his
one of those
group.
guys. Perfect.
He can kill
Okay.
one of those guys. But
Yeah,
he
as
can't
long
get
as
the
it's a
red
bad
guys.
guy. I'm like,
Yeah.
then he sends it at Barraclan? I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah,
Fuck.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Good shit. You stopped all that fucking damage. All right. So then, I've used 3 strikes. One tried to hit Sophia, and then using the blade that is wielded in light. He will swing on. Let me see. Look between Taroxys. Jeez, Taroxys still has so many fucking hit points. It's crazy.
He doesn't have that many hit points. Don't get too excited. He has 140. Don't look at the
yeah.
character sheet. I can't touch it, so I'm keeping it separately.
And then
Swing at the big guy. He did just mess
Bear
around.
Clan hasn't been touched yet, right?
Bear Clan has 118 points because he took
Yeah,
damage
he
from
took
the
a little.
arrows.
Yeah, swing at Bear Clan. Fuck Bear Clan.
He did. He hit. I think the Murder King is petty. I think somebody who would just reach over and punch him, he would hit that guy. So he's gonna swing on Bear Clan to make 26 to hit.
Yep.
This is all radiant damage. 34 radiant damage coming at him.
You're immune,
yeah.
right?
And then
no.
he'll swing on him again. Actually, no, he'll turn and swing on Taroxys with this one for 25. And
Just hits.
27 points of radiant damage on Taroxys.
Great.
Um,
Still in triple digits. Let's go.
this Fitz, I forgot to ask you on your turn, probably because I've always been kind of thinking about the people who are more loyal to Perforos. Can you give me a disadvantaged? And actually, anyone on your turn from this point forward can also give me. I know you have Perforos piety. But do you think, since that last episode, has Fitz leaned in at all to Perforos? Honestly, or is she...
I think that she's like, it's not like she's leaving Nylea, but like,
Of course.
not like there's only one in this world. Like,
Yeah, there's room for more than one in this
there's
world.
room
right?
for
Yes.
for
Yeah.
more. So it's not like she thinks he's a bad guy. Like, if anything, she wants to help resurrect him. So yeah, I think she's
I'll take an insight or religion check from you.
insight or religion.
Or religion, yep.
Okay.
Nobody's hit it so far, so it's been interesting.
What do you mean? The DC's not 4?
A 24.
Okay, all right, good shit. So, all right, I'm gonna hold on to that.
Okay. Cool.
Good stuff. Good roll. Let's see here. We are moving to. Who just went? Murder King. Murder King went. Acroin hoplites are up.
Yeah.
And there are how many of them? The group closes in. They're all right behind, right behind Bard over here. So, I mean, they're within striking distance of the Murder King now that he's opened up. So, or if they can go after what they want to follow Tel Moon into the fray after those that are shoot those bolts. But I'll leave it up to them.
I think that the Acroian way, like they stay as like a team, so they're continuing that charge. So spear strikes going out to the different Murder Kings that are there.
Yep. So they're just kind of rushing in. So, try to get as many of them. I imagine they can rush past Moby, fill in some of those gaps. Guy can close in over there on the other side, so everyone can get those attacks in. There you go. 2 of the 3 Murder Kings are being assaulted.
I guess you have to call out which one you're attacking then?
Yeah.
Okay. Murder King.
Basically, what I would do is, because with these guys, it's like 4 of them. Every time because you're going to be attacking one of 2, so yeah, I guess whoever they're touching. So like, right, it would be, so 2 guys are fighting this one. 1, 2. How many guys are there? Sorry. 1, 2. So actually, I see. Did I miss somebody? Because I see 4 soldiers on the board. 1, 2.
Did one of them die somewhere?
No, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so they were just hidden by Sophia. There's 3 on one, and there's 2 on the other. And so what we could do, because they don't really get to choose because they're who they're attacking. So you can roll all of your attacks. So those guys attacking this one. This whole mirror image I don't never use before. So do I roll before he rolls? I make the rolls.
No, I mean technically, normally you just attack and you roll.
Right, because normally there's not.
Roll.
I'm throwing up because I actually have separate figures on the board.
but because you're treating it like it's an Echo Knight.
Yeah.
Then I would roll
after the attacks are made, right? Like it would.
Yeah,
make
it's up
more
to
sense.
you. Like when he hits the first time, then decide.
Yeah, then you decide. So your first group. So you got 3 attacking the first one. So that first guy, when he goes to attack, will know if you're starting with this Murder King, and then there's two on this one. 3 on one, 2 on the other.
I think starting with the one that has
makes sense.
3 surrounding. So the first Acroian soldier roll with a 16.
Okay,
and that was the highest he rolled.
Highest he rolled. I hit a 7, so that is a illusion. He
didn't roll over 22. If his AC not 22 right now.
Oh right. So I don't make that roll unless he hits.
Yeah,
the...
he can
has to hit him.
miss.
He can
Yeah.
miss him. Yeah, he can miss them.
That makes more sense. That makes a lot more sense actually into the way. So yeah, doesn't hit him.
Yeah, so
keep
Nick has to
rolling.
keep rolling until he hits the guy,
And then I'll
we'll figure it out.
To change it up. Then I'll save that roll then. So we don't know. We'll
Yeah.
re-roll that.
Anyone else want to roll for the other two soldiers?
You get 3 attacks. Remember, each soldier
Yeah,
gets 3 attacks. So you did all 3.
Yeah.
Oh, you did all. Okay, got it.
All three, nothing higher
So
than
6
16.
more. Yeah.
What do we need? D20?
Yeah, 3d20 rolls.
3 D20. I gotcha. All right.
And one more person as well.
Yeah.
That is. Any modifiers to that?
Plus
Plus
5.
5.
Oh, plus 5. Yeah, I got 2 should hit at 23 and 20 and 19.
Okay, so the 23, is that the illusion?
23.
Yeah, we're doing the ones that are next, the 3 ones that are next to there.
And so I
First.
rolled after that 23 that hit, and that is the Murder King. So this guy sticks.
Cool. Okay.
Yep.
Nice.
And that's a d8 worth
D8.
of damage.
Yep.
D8. That was 4 plus
3.
just 4 plus 2, 7 damage.
Okay.
They're doing what they can.
They're-
7
Any bit
damage
helps.
halved. We'll take that 3 damage.
Yep.
Poking him with sticks.
All right. Is that it? Anything else? Okay.
Uh,
Because the other ones don't know, the other ones are still. They would still be
well,
attacking.
one more
the other
person
one.
needs to roll for the third guy.
Oh
over
yeah,
there.
third guy. 3 more attacks. So that's a chance.
Okay,
to
let's
get
go.
Okay, Colin's gonna be the third guy over there. All right. So
Get
then
him.
Nikki and Troy will be the other 2.
Yeah. One miss, a dirty 20, and a natural 20.
That's
All
when
right.
he hits.
One hit.
Yeah.
2d8.
All right.
Oh, it's 2d8? Okay.
What
Yeah.
is now?
One. Wait, was it? You rolled a natural 20.
Yeah.
So a full 8 plus an extra D8. So 'cause I
Oh,
give
perfect
a max
roll.
one.
Perfect
So
crit.
it's perfect
Oh.
crit.
Nice.
It's a perfect crit. So he automatically takes the 8, which would be a 4 plus something else. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, 8 plus 6, 14. And then plus the bonus is 3
Yeah, plus
for
3.
17.
2. Okay. Nice.
Nice.
Not bad. Not bad. All right. Let's see. Now the only reason you would still want to swing for the others is we know the other one is an illusion, but we'd still have, if they can at least hit his AC, then they can take that guy off the board so that Murder King's not able to strike through him. So
Yeah.
Nikki, you got
Yeah.
this.
Fitz, get
there's,
that. I
there's 2 more.
guess I'll
that-
take the other one since Troy seems to be MIA right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh,
there are more to roll? Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. I was like, they got it.
I hit him on the
They're
first
handled.
strike. It was
Okay.
18
then-
on the die.
18. All right, then that one disappears. Good stuff.
And then a nat 20.
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay. So roll a d8. D8 is a 4. So that's 8 plus 4 is 12 plus 3 is 15 damage. Up
Okay.
to 7.
7. All right.
So
Do you
glad
need
I
to
used
do
my
one?
crit.
Or is
Oh, you
that
need
all
to
of
do
them?
you need to do 3 still.
Okay.
I just
I
rolled.
rolled-
Yeah.
Okay. I got a 5, an 18, and a 19 on the die.
Ooh.
18 and 19 both hit.
Both hit. And a D8 for each hit.
Okay. An 8 and a 5.
Nice. Plus 3 to both of them. So
So
11.
that's a 6 and a 5 damage. So 11 total. That's already halved.
You know, every little bit counts. That's what
Every
I've
bit.
heard.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, we attack with
That's what they
heart
tell
on this
me.
team. We attack with heart.
It's the power of friendship that really gets them in the end.
As this
Yeah.
Don't
is
say that. He got more friends than we do.
all.
But we have higher quality friends. Okay.
True. Oh no, camera. Oh no, don't do that. I feel like I'm taking the eye.
Oh
exam.
no! Yeah. I don't know why it's
Do
doing
you
that.
see the bard in the distance? No, it's in a balloon.
Try to
Just look at the
auto-
balloon at
The
the end of this
balloon.
road.
like all this, like just being pelted at him, and so the Murder King, being attacked, staggering back, just kind of points up at another one of the ships.
Oh no.
Deck saves all around from everyone as another volley of arrows comes raining down.
He does
This
ask
guy
for
and
the
his
brush.
groupies.
Right, that's a fail from. I guess I should Indomitable. Nope, that's still a fail.
No.
I'm guessing I would have disadvantage on deck save if I'm restrained,
That is
Yes,
correct.
but Persis is going to use a reaction to whatever balance thing, restore balance, so
Oh,
that it's
nice.
back to just a regular.
Yep.
Bear Clan and Bartholomew both fail.
Wait, did a 17 pass?
Fitz, Kai needs to make the save too this time.
Oh,
I didn't.
It's minding
Didn't add Kai was
his own
flying.
damn business.
yeah,
Okay.
right? Let me see what gets added to this.
It's a DC 17, so if you pass, you only take. This one's going to be 13, and if you failed, you'll take 26 points of piercing damage, and if you're resistance, you'll take half of that, of course.
Okay.
All right.
If Eddie passes, he takes that. He has evasion.
Got it. Yep.
So
I
Following
rolled
that-
exactly a 13.
Okay, it's for Kai, so Kai will take 26 points. So just 75, 26.
okay. Tom Long takes 13.
That's the half damage?
13's
Yes.
half damage. Or, well, Kai failed.
I
It's a
rolled a
DC
13?
17. It's a DC 17.
Oh my god, I misheard.
13
Yeah,
was the
no
half
worries.
damage. He did
Yep.
say 13, but
I heard 13 and was like, nailed it.
yep.
Alright.
Oh, I said, yeah, I said
Never
13 because I was
mind.
saying the half damage. Yeah, so now it's Sophia and Persis are up here.
Oh wow.
Murder King kind of, as he's fighting, as everything's raining down, he kind of leaves himself open in this moment as his like cape is blowing. You can almost like all see like really, his chest is open, his body is standing outward, so he's open for like a good strike, whatever that means to you.
Okay.
And it's,
But I'm also restrained.
Means
Yes.
you go up and punch him.
Yeah, that'd be nice. That doesn't do anything to attack rolls, though. I just can't move.
you just
No,
can't.
it does.
Restrained is
Restrained is
disadvantage.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Or you
don't
use
know.
the strength. You can use your turn to try to break free and get it off of you.
Yeah.
Or you can actually also
Persis-
attack this thing. You can also attack this creature or whatever it is. Or
Yeah.
you can cast spell on it. Or you can just keep focusing on the Murder King and let the thing keep trying to. So far, it's just restraining you. It's like it's in the few seconds that you're dealing with it.
So far. Persis doesn't have time for this nonsense and isn't used to using strength to her advantage. So she casts she goes through. Actually, she doesn't say anything. I had to look it up. Just goes through motions, and then part of her leg just kind of flickers out of existence briefly.
Oh,
She casts freedom of movement, and she just walks out of it.
yeah, fair enough. Loses
Yeah.
it. Yep, she's good.
Yeah. And bonus action, going to strike with one of those floating orbs around her head.
Okay.
The Murder King
Yes.
for 24 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. And let's use the sorcery point to empower this. Okay. Okay. That's 32 radiant damage from that.
Oh yeah, it is.
Nice.
Get him.
Let me look at the field too and see if I want to. I probably
Wait,
want to
let me
move a
pull
little
back.
closer
Let me
to.
pull back so you can see yourself.
Yeah,
Yep. So.
yeah, because I'm pretty far back. So let me move maybe 10 feet behind Taroxy's.
Yep.
Yeah, looks good.
There. Okay.
Yeah.
As this is happening, just make a couple of notations here. How would you describe the damage and that hits the Murder King the last time? Or what, like from those orbs? Like, is it what kind of power is it? Is it force? What is it?
It's radiant.
Radiant. Okay, so
Yeah,
that
so it's
radiant
just
light.
like when she first cast it, it was an almost overwhelming glow from just above her head. And as she uses, each one, then it gradually dims, but it's still bright around her, and it streaks over and kind of explodes in brightness.
Nice. And as it streaks over, that light like slams down on him, and it like blows him off his feet, and he slams down in the mud and like, or in that smoky like ocean waving, and slides back, and you can see his body like rolling. For the first time, he kind of like shudders, like hurt, and rolls over on his side, slowly staggers to his feet, and he sways as he stands up, and his blades reignite with that power. And as he turns and looks back to all of you surrounding him, half of the mask is broken and gone, and all you see behind it is gray like skin that's like smoking where the eyes are, an opening where the mouth is, and like a shallow, like almost like a figure with no nose, just mummified, but no real features. I mean, unlike most Return, with he still has some of those like those features kind of, but it's shifting, and still half the mask. The breastplate is kind of like dented inward, and he just lets out. It doesn't sound like the guttural roar, but he makes the gesture, and you feel the vibration, but you don't hear anything. It just it feels like an exhale. And as that happens, the ships begin to back off, like lifting into the smoke above, and then he just begins to burn with a necrotic spectral energy, and you can just see him like gaining life. Like rapidly, like all his wounds just closing up. Who's next? As the Murder King looks tip
That's why I
top
said
shape.
that y'all need to fucking
God damn
hold
it,
off
Nick.
on that conversation with Nick, because this is the part.
No.
Who is
Trizzy?
up?
It
Who's
would
that?
be Troy, but
Persis?
Trizzy's.
Oh, Trizzy's the way. Okay.
right now.
All right, hold on.
Actually, I
There he is.
will legendary action before, so
Oh.
he will.
Who's next? Never mind. I'm about to hit you first. That's not nice. It's not nice, Malcolm.
So he swings his sword at like what looks like the first person in front of him, looking like he's swinging it towards Moby. But what comes out is like this kind of that violet energy rolls out towards you, Moby, goes directly through you, it goes through Taraxis. I need Fitz to give me a wisdom saving throw when she gets back.
Minding her own damn business too.
So what's
dirty
happening?
20.
Sorry.
30-20?
30-20.
That will fail.
Oh no.
Ah! No. I was so proud.
I know. Fitz will take 25 points of necrotic damage, and you are refrightened, as this is a new type of fear, completely separate from the first one, that strikes her, as she kind of feels the cold rolling through her body and so basically like he's swinging blades. This basically when he does this move, it's basically a ranged attack, but from the blade it just flies out directly to whoever he's targeting, going through others. That was the legendary action there. We're now moving to Sophia.
Okay, so where is Murder King in this mosh pit?
Yeah, in the right between. He's on all sides by Acroian soldiers. He's right next to you, Sophia. He's surrounded by, everybody's there. Bear Clan's here. Well, there's actually another one here too. So there's still two Murder Kings on the
Oh no, I should have got rid of the second one.
Oh yeah, the second one. There's 3 though.
Oh, there's 3.
There's always
Okay,
3.
cool.
Yeah. So you
Yeah, I
got
just
you guys
thought we
got
got
rid of
of
one.
them first.
You guys got
Yeah.
rid of 1, so there's 2.
Okay, cool. Yeah, so we don't know which one's which. Right.
So feel free to.
Okay.
I knew he had something. I knew it.
It ain't a lot, my man.
That's why we don't fly, because if we fly and get knocked down, it's all bad. He did that to me once. He's never doing it to me again.
The Mer King is down on the ground, though, right?
He's on the ground. He's not flying or
Okay.
anything. Yeah.
Okay.
He's right in front of you, Sophia. I mean, like you're. Like,
Oh shit! Damn.
It's the right sentiment.
Oh my god.
You don't need a heal. Use that 6th level spell.
Shut the fuck up. Alright. I hate the fact you're right, Jason. I really do. Okay, she is bonus actioning spiritual weapon
okay. What is it? What
at
kind of
6th level.
No shit. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, this all types of shit. Alright. Oh, that was so fucking close.
Bro, we haven't burned no legendary resistances either, huh?
Mm-mm.
Fuck, man.
He's
Okay,
been taking
so-
it. You guys have been everything you cast is going off.
Yeah, that's like 30 something to hit.
Okay. It's gonna hit.
And 3d8 plus 5.
So did it hit the Murder King, or did it hit the other one?
Oh, so you're casting. Which one did you target? The one that's right in front of you, of course. I'm sorry. So I need to roll. That is an illusion now, so that guy disappears. Is that in Sophia's?
Sorry, I'm like multitasking really terribly.
Yep, do your thing.
30 something to hit, and it is 10, 17, 20 radiant damage.
Okay,
Yeah, you hit a mirror image illusion.
you hit the
Okay.
mirror image. Yeah.
And
Alright.
that's her turn.
Are you gonna move
Okay.
a little closer to the other Murder King?
You
How
wanna
far
move to
is
the
he
other
from the Murder King?
About 30 feet.
Oh yeah, I'll
Close.
use 40 feet of my movement then to get
Yep, so
right on
close
him.
that gap. Get right on him. That Murder King will respond. Legendary action. Fire off a necrotic blade at Sophia. And I think that's going to miss for 15.
Yeah, that misses.
Yeah, so she's like charging forward, and he swings and she ducks, kind of sliding down on her hooves. I mean, like on the knees before coming back up. Doesn't hit, doesn't
It's
connect.
just like Kira slided a centaur. Did that just happen?
Well, horses, I've seen horses do it on their knees, so you'll be same
They do.
thing, right? Yeah, kind of slide down. Because imagine how tall he is, it would allow her to like lean back and him to swing over her head. Okay, so now Persis and Sophia have both gone, right? Here's where I need someone to roll a d4. It's going to be, I'm going to random it. It's going to be, Nikki, give me a d4 roll.
Three.
3. Okay.
Be gentle.
Because
Don't worry,
All right.
Louise Bart.
yep. So it has to change because that one was used. So it will be the 4th one. But then I've already used that, so that would be. So I'm gonna go with the Okay. All right, so the C's, because some of these had already been moved, so I probably should have did like a D2. So basically, the C's begin to like move randomly because this is the only one I have been able to use. So it causes everyone, and this is including the Murder King. So this actually could be beneficial for everyone. Everyone roll a. That'd be a D12, including the Murder King, and you're going to shift in a random direction as the C's are throwing everyone 30 feet. So the Murder King will go. So the Murder King moves back 30 feet this way.
Don't
So.
like that.
Okay. Rolled a D12, got a 2.
Okay, 2. So for Fitz,
Yeah,
treat
you
the same
call
way.
us out, and then we'll tell you what numbers we
Yeah,
got.
yeah, I know. So Fitz
Yeah,
is gonna
yeah.
move back to the edge of the board. There, Persis,
10.
10. So you move over here. Taroxy's
6.
6. Taroxy's moves back towards the Murder King.
Yeah.
So him slide into the same place. And let's go Bear Clan.
All right. That's a 1.
Okay, so Bear Clan's going to move
Ocean.
over there. Sophia. Oh, maybe he's okay. So Sophia's away. Tell Moon.
10.
And then let me 10. So you move farther
That's a
back.
bad direction. Yeah.
Back over there, and then for the we're gonna move here. That guy's gonna move over there. This guy's gonna move over here by Telmoon. And this guy's gonna move over here. So everybody's giving it's a scattered situation here.
Yeah. You just moved as
and
far
then,
away as possible.
For the Acroan soldiers, I imagine like they try to stay together in that phalanx. So Nick, give me just one roll.
For Bart,
Yeah.
For Bart and the crew.
Oh yeah, Bart. Give me for Bart and the crew. We'll see.
Just
Bart
hold
got a
hands.
9.
Okay, so Bart's gonna go over this way with the rest of the squad.
All right, y'all can come help me now. It's fine.
Yeah. They're sliding in the other direction. Let's get out of here.
Now what I want is this is also from Nikki, but this D4, not a D4 actually. This is a secondary layer. This is another layer action, but this one's a D6. I need from you.
Mel,
Oh yeah. What'd you roll? Sorry, Eddie.
I rolled an 8, but
8?
I'm also kind of hovering with
Yeah,
that
can't
in
he be
spectral
moved?
form.
Then you
would
can
I-
decide not to be affected by it.
All right, we'll decide.
Oh,
not to
Actually, I'll give you
Oh.
a free movement where you can decide, or you can just stay where you're at. So you can move 30 feet,
Oh,
or you can just stay where you're at. So you're like
we're on.
right there.
Uh,
If I try to give you
I
guys
mean-
a closer view, boom, that's the board right now.
Come join the party.
Kind of see where
Get in here.
everybody's
Go
at.
after that
Which-
one fucker that just hasn't been on the screen the whole day. Dude,
Where
that's like
is
to
that?
the far
yeah, where's
left.
that really far one?
Right, this guy
The
right
very
here.
bottom of the
Yeah,
screen that we
fuck
can't even
him.
see.
Yeah, I'm gonna get him.
Okay,
Put
so
me over there
you're
with
gonna go
him.
30 feet towards him.
Eddie, so, oh yeah, fuck that guy in particular.
All right.
You wanted a D6 roll?
Yes, I would.
Don't know what's good and what's bad, but fingers crossed. Regardless.
I rolled a 5.
Okay.
Whatever that means.
I don't know whether I should be joyous or not. But let's
I don't
do it.
either.
We'll find out soon. What's the 5 do, Mal?
Already
Okay.
used a 5, so he's got to go through. It's going to land on a 13. Charts are fun sometimes. Sometimes they're like, well.
So when I said the Murder King called off his ships, I meant that like they didn't like disappear, but they're like hovering still above you. But they were like floating like right under the clouds of like they've like gone up into them, so you can kind of barely see their make like, and they're. It's almost like they're prepared to where they can drop back in at any given moment. And while you see them up there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, suddenly you see like a stream of light, it looks like through the smoke, through that like dark waters of of material up there. It's almost like it lights up like a ray of radiant light through the clouds. And one of the ships just explodes, and pieces of the ship begin to rain down, and they don't make smashing noises as they kind of splash down into more smoke around all of you. Advantage deck saves from everyone.
Ooh.
There are 5 ships in total, so now there are only 4.
6.
Okay.
Bear Clan got a 20. Bart got an 11.
Nice. Okay.
18.
Telmoon 21. Taroxy's 13.
Okay. 13. Anything 12 and up is a pass. So does anybody fail?
Okay.
It's a DC 12. It's like a very basic, like, get out of the way kind of. It's not like super difficult, but any fails? Okay. And so as those are raining down, what you realize is now that, so when the Murder King is able to do the command, where he commands the ships to do something, the ships are unable to do that particular thing. He can't do that. He can't basically use that move this turn and next.
That was a great roll, Nikki. Let's go.
So that was good on your behalf. And so what happens is there's like the sound, like something moving, like a body, and the clouds split. And as they do from above, Perforos's head is floating in the atmosphere over the fight. So remember that the head has like moved into
Just
range.
Floated over to hang out with us.
Good shit. So that one is
Nice.
and so you realize and you see that where that ray came from. Now that when you see its head, one of the eye is glowing like a heat, like, it's still glowing from having shot that blast and destroyed one of the ships. This kicks us back into gear with who's next. And I think no, there are no return sentries on the board at the moment. So it is Taroxy's turn.
Aha. Taroxy's shall swing. Yes, Taroxy's is here. So Taroxy shall swing. I had a double take at the map. Taroxy's 24.
24 hits.
22
Actually,
plus...
you said 24?
24.
24 hits.
Okay. For 24 damage.
But his AC has gone up. So
To
24 just
23?
hits.
Or to
24 just
24.
hits.
Oh no. We don't like a +2. 24 just hits. More attacks then. 27 for 23 more. Stop doing more damage with your one-handed. And 23 just misses. Damn you. Well, that happened. You know what? Fuck it. It's action surge time.
Yeah, go for it. Might as
25, 30 damage.
well. Jeez. Mm-hmm.
29 damage.
Jesus. Give me all these in a
31,
total because
33
I don't.
damage.
So how much? How much total
25,
damage? are we
29,
looking at?
33?
Jeez.
It's always a shock when Taroxys does his flurry.
87 damage.
Wow.
For the
Awesome.
second half. I didn't remember what was in the first half, but 87 damage for the second half.
All right. Wait, you mean the second half? 80. There was more damage than 87.
Yeah, because he hit on the first one too.
Okay, you gotta get. I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were gonna bark him. I thought you got him. You know him roughly.
So 109 plus. So probably let's call it 130. 130 even.
Okay. Yep. Okay. I'll take another.
Shitty die. With one turn of not shitty die, I can turn this around. Let's go tell Roxy's is done.
He responds. I rolled it while you were doing that, and so he staggers back, and then he rushes at Taroxys with the dark blade, and he nat 20s on.
Hey
that
DM,
one. What?
that asshole in the corner.
Yeah.
Is he within 30 feet of Taroxy?
He is not.
Damn it. I was like, I finally got him.
Who just crit?
The Murder
The
King.
Murder King just crit.
Is
So
Fitz
Taroxys.
within 60 feet?
She is.
Ooh.
The silvery fucking barbs, he did not just crit.
Hell
All
yeah.
right, he'll roll again, and he crit
Who
again.
wants advantage? God.
Are you
He crit again for a 33.
What?
Well-
The dice tell the story.
Well,
Someone at
I
least
shit
gets
you
advantage
not.
out of that.
yeah.
So
The
he
Murder
will do.
No.
He earned it.
He will do. 3 plus.
All right, his job is done. Taroxys can go.
I'm good. I got inspiration.
73 points of
All of that-
necrotic damage to
73.
Taroxys.
Got it.
Yeah. So they're both like just dishing it back. I mean, Taroxy's doing a little bit more, but like as he
I
staggers
mean,
back,
I'm
it
sure the
just-
Murder King looked better than Taroxys at the end of it, though. Are there any? Look at all
shit.
these other runes. Is there anything else he could have done? Heal? Nope. Yep. Okay. Nothing else he could have done. He hasn't used his bonus action. He is going to second wind, which is a D10 plus 16. You don't need to worry about that, but he
Damn.
is going to use that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're high
We
levels,
are
plus it.
now from Taroxys to Telmoon.
I'm healing my big buddy right now. 1 second. Okay, he is back to 52 hit points. All right, Telmoon's turn. Telmoon has a buddy that fell right next to him, I'm assuming. And Telmoon still has advantage on stabby stabs for the turn
Okay.
because he hit the spell attack last turn. So, stab, advantage, stab, nat 20. I think that guy died.
Okay. Yeah. The guy. You talking about the guy right next to you?
Yeah.
that guy's
I'm not
die.
gonna roll it. I'm pretty sure that
That
guy
guy's
died.
gonna die.
Eddie, who's the next closest? Within 40
right
feet.
guy right here. Like.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Nat 19. Okay, let's see what type of damage he does. Now, that's not your character sheet. Actions. Who does? Um, 11. He says 16 total damage.
There's only 2 of those guys left. So yeah, this guy. Yeah, these 2. Okay.
That guy's still up.
Says how much damage?
16.
16. Yes, he is.
He will. He will quicken a shocking grasp.
Okay.
It's only a 19 to hit.
Okay. Quickening grasp.
Does that still hit that guy?
19 hits. Yeah.
Okay. That's 15 lightning.
That'll kill him.
All right, and he will use his movement to run towards the next closest person because he's far as hell.
How much time?
He had 45 total.
Okay, so he only moved he would make. I think he would make it because he killed the one guy standing next to him. Yeah, he'd make it. So yeah, go. You're finally to the guy you've been looking for.
Finally got him. Yep, that's Telmoon's turn.
As this is happening, Murder King strikes Tyroxis. Legendary action.
No.
For 27.
That'll hit.
42.
Still up.
Necrotic. All right. That's all he's got. Another one. He'll burn another one. So.
All right. I don't even use the calculator no more because he's going down the next time he gets it. So.
So like they're just slugfest between Tyroxis and Murder King here. Both of them like roaring. Tyroxis, claws, blade, horns. Probably you see Tyroxis slamming into his stomach, pushing him back, throwing Tyroxis off of him. We move to this one guy standing here fighting Telmoon is gonna swing back.
Do something.
He's just gonna try to get a nat 20, which he's not gonna get. Thank you, D&D. D&D Beyond has just been like,
He nat 20?
You need it, I got it. Yeah, he nat 20. I mean, he's not gonna do a lot of damage to you, to be honest with you.
Oh no, I mean it hits a mirror image.
Okay, fair enough. Yep. So and nat 20 is wasted, but got one though.
You did it. I only have 2 mirror images left.
Yeah, jeez. So we move from that guy. Can only strike once. Bart is up, and Bart's over there with his squad, trying to get back to the Murder King.
Yeah. Bart and the squad is moving over, probably heading over in Telmoon's direction.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
There's only one guy towards Telmoon. Oh yeah, you get there.
Yeah.
Yeah, mess that dude up.
You messing that dude up.
Okay, I'll give him that. So Bart and his group. You're using Bart, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's Bart. So technically, because these guys will still be back on their turn because they'd already. Actually, this turn they got moved. Yeah, I'll give it to him. So they're right behind. So Bart can attack. Yeah, Bart can do his thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Hit him, Bart. Still Telmoon's skill. He doesn't mind.
So 22 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
Natural 20.
I mean, yeah, the guy is not gonna make it. The guy's dead.
Let's go.
Bartholomew. What's the overkill? Yeah, go for it.
This return slicing what looks like Telmoon in, it's like a mirror image, and then Bart running in with a kind of like this jumping thrust into the chest.
Nice.
Pulling back.
Love it. And Dead, does that end his turn?
That ends his turn.
All right.
Go ahead and get the shield on the back and salute.
Yeah, this is shit. And you guys are. I mean, Troxy did a shit ton of damage to the Murder King, so you can actually see his cloak is tattered. Even though he just roared out and just got puffed up strong, he's kind of leveled him already. But Murder King does legendary action here.
Yes.
Hit him again. Only 22. So
he dies.
Here, he hits. Yeah. So Troxy's rotate. 35. Is he down?
He's down. He had 10 left.
As it goes down, Tyroxy, Murder King, without a moment, he doesn't gloat. He sweep as Tyroxys is falling. He's turning and just almost a slow motion, looking for his next target. We move to who's up? Telmoon had just gone. The guys are gone. Moby,
Bart
I
just
think.
went.
Bart had just gone. Moby's up. And he's moving faster than ever, but he's also not creating any more. It's almost like you guys can track him in slow motion, but like once he does move, he's on it. So the Murder King looks like he has a ferocity like you've never seen in anyone you've ever fought before. Moby, you're up. You're in range of him, and Moby, he's looking at you, and you don't look good. So.
And I don't look good?
Well, I mean, if what I'm looking at your hit points is correct, you don't. You look bloody.
You're right. I don't look good.
I mean, you don't look good if you're his target. You know, if you were yourself, if you're hitting yourself,
insult to injury. Damn. You're looking terrible, Moby.
I'm just trying to scare you. You know, it's my job.
No,
to
I
kind
know.
of be the
So Taroxys is next to him. They're battling it out.
Taroxys is down on the ground. He just got
down.
Yeah.
Fucking down.
But you have advantage.
I do. I could use my ranged attack, maybe.
Whatever you
Throw
got.
more sweat.
Hit him with the hardest shit you got at this point.
Or get in there and stab him. It's up to you.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go. I'm gonna jump in the mix and head towards him.
Yeah, buddy.
Wrong thing. All right.
Jump in the mix, head towards him. Okay.
So 1. So my 2 hits, 28.
28 hits?
I'm assuming.
Yeah.
1 will not hit. So I'm going to do damage for that. That is 12. Sneak attack is 31.
Oh shit.
43.
How do you get sneak attack?
Yeah, advantage.
I have the
got it.
From
You have
Silvery
advantage.
Barbs.
He has advantage from Silvery Barbs. I just wanted to. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was
we
thinking
talked about it
being...
in the chat. We didn't say it out loud. Sorry.
Okay. Got it. Makes sense.
Because we said so, Dia.
Yeah.
We decided.
And I
over here
can
conspiring. He's back.
And
That's how they talking like
just
this.
are there any
Go
other?
ahead.
There's that other lone guy that's in the back left there, right?
They're all dead.
No, he dead too.
He did too.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one. There's one back there.
Okay, he's 30 feet away from me, right?
He's too far
No,
away.
he's not. Oh, okay,
He's
far
on the other side. He's over here. Actually,
I go get him.
He's over here by Ursus, and he's probably 60 feet from you. 30, maybe 50. I've been using a ruler tonight, so I'm kind of giving you the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
He needs 30, so.
All right. For my bonus, I'm gonna disengage and hover above him, like 10 feet in the air. Above him.
With the disengage, yep. 10 feet above. Jeez. All right.
Oh yeah, practical effects. Let's go.
And yeah, that's all I got.
Oh shit! Shit's freezing. Camera can't move. It won't move. All right, well, that's fine.
The glass was too powerful.
Yeah, the glass has just ruined everything.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. Okay. So Moby's floating up. Murder.
Come get me, motherfucker! I'm gonna drip all my sweat on you.
Let's see. Will. Doesn't say how many times it can do it. Okay.
Now you're like, who got the lowest hit points left? Going after
He
that
will
person.
He'll move and engage Sophia then with a legendary action and stop there.
Wisdom save?
Oh, wisdom save, huh? Yep.
Yeah.
Fair
First
enough.
time on a turn that he moved in.
Yep, I forgot about
he
that.
did it to his damn self.
He did. 22.
Fuck off.
Even his bad rolls are like fucking just enough.
And so then we move from we're on Bear Clan.
Jesus Christ.
And then Fitz.
Bear Clan, where is he?
So so he's right there. Murder King just moved up to Sophia, so he's within like 25 feet from the Murder King.
Yeah, I mean, I think he would go. He would go up.
Murder King takes 14 points of radiant damage.
Okay, take it. Takes off 14. He's hurt. He kind of staggers for a minute, like off of that.
You want that promotion? You want off poop scooping duty? It's your time to shine.
Runs in there. He's getting in there. Bear Clan is going to be going after the Murder King.
Okay.
Oh no! That's a 11 and a natural 1.
Oh God.
Look like somebody want to keep that shovel.
Oh God.
And a 14.
Great.
Somebody wants to like get demoted.
Oh, okay.
No more shovel. Use your hands.
No. And the final one is a 24.
Okay, the 24 will hit.
There you go.
And that is 13 bludgeoning damage.
It will all help. It will all help.
He gets one in there.
All right. Got one in there. Murder King doesn't respond with an attack. We move to Fitz. As you're slowly wearing him down.
Fitz is gonna bonus action unsettling words.
Okay.
Oh, soon you're gonna be the murdered peasant. Get it? Because like he won't be a king of anything, right? Guys?
Yes.
Ha! Emotional damage of a D12.
She knows. Yep. For D12 for this next save.
For the next
Yeah.
save, which is going to be my scroll. A 7th level disintegrate.
It's going
can I
to
have a
legendary
dex
resistance.
save? No,
I mean-
no.
I mean, you could pass.
I
it
can actually
still.
make
You
the
don't
roll.
have to
Yeah,
use
let me make the
legendary
roll first, and then decide. But
Before
this
you
is
break
something.
our heart, you
This
can
is
pass
what
it.
he would. This is what he would use it on.
Yeah.
He rolled a 26 though, so he'll save it.
With the minus D12.
Oh, with the minus D12. Sorry. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. Because I
Yeah.
gotta get the D12 in there. Where did my D12
My
go?
1-2 punch.
Let's see, there we go.
I'm on 12.
Yeah, roll high on the D12. Let's go.
That will be a minus 12, so he would fail.
Oh, so he fails, but then
Yeah,
what's
so
their
he will-
resistances?
He will resist it.
Oh,
I know, but it's what he would do. It would make sense. He can't. You guys have got him too low. But he's lost one, so if you've got more like that, you just,
Yeah, just use your other two at 11.
yeah.
Just use your other two 7th level.
So and I think so that doesn't feel like a total flop. I imagine like all that power raining down on him, and he's literally forced to use like every resolve he's got. You know, he's starting to use everything he's got left to fight through it. So Fitz, trade that in for like what's not damage is knowing that you've got him on the ropes. They are almost there. He wouldn't be using them if he didn't absolutely need to.
Disintegrate saber suck. God
Yes.
damn it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It disintegrates. I mean,
Yeah, it disintegrates. He would definitely have
So?
to use it on that.
It's not a cantrip.
We are top of the round. He will
saving throw, please.
saving throw. Take it. Wisdom, was it wisdom save?
Yeah.
Wait, are you doing something different?
Gotta.
He moves in or at the start of his turn, right?
Oh, it's the top of the round. It's not his turn.
Yeah.
Oh, it's his turn? He's the one at the
It's
top
the
of the round.
murder
Got
kings
it.
at the top of the round.
Got it.
Yeah.
I gotta.
I
Shut
forgot.
up, you passed probably.
It's only a 43.
Tired
gotta-
of your shit, Malcolm.
I got a 15.
Oh wow, you finally fucking get hit.
You know you didn't have cutting words on this save throw, right? You just subtract 12 every time.
Shut up.
I know.
Legendary
16,
resistance.
22.
He can't burn a legendary resistance on this, right? Because it's not. It's a. Well, I guess he could.
He can.
Yeah.
It's any
He can
save.
burn you
Oh.
up whatever he wants.
Oh, it's any save. Yeah.
It's gonna be big damage.
Yeah, I probably will. Let me hear the damage.
33 radiant.
I'll take it.
Damn, I thought he was more hurt than that.
It's 5d6 and I'm rolling like there's at least
Oh,
two
I
eights
don't
every
like
time I
he'll
roll.
take it off of 33 damage. That's what I don't like.
I do that. I'll be honest. I do that to fuck with y'all because I'm like, it's really like usually benefits you, and I'm just like, I'll take it. But it usually,
Yeah.
because I'm always waiting for. I'm gonna be honest. I'm always waiting for somebody to try to polymorph or do some bullshit like that. That's usually what I reserve that stuff for. So I try not to just
You
reduce
killed our
damage.
druid. You killed him. It's gone.
He's gone.
I'm gonna send.
He big gone.
Jesus, this is getting close. He's gonna go after Fitz. He's gonna start to multiply again.
How far away did he move from me?
30.
'Cause
Well,
he
he's
can only move. He can only move
Yeah.
half speed.
Oh, half speed. You're right. So he's gonna just put one around.
So you can move
Eric
20
one.
away.
20 away, and then we'll put one
8
on
on this fucker.
Persis, and then he'll attack. Gotta be strategic here.
Don't magic missile this guy.
I cannot find her. Yeah, y'all gotta. Not on her. He's gonna put 2 on Persis. No, I'm gonna keep him where I have him, but I will attack Persis. The first attack for 28
Oh, yeah.
for 34. 34 necrotic.
Okay. Hellish Rebuke,
Got it.
real quick.
Yep.
Deck save.
Yep. 23.
Oh, saves, so you'll take 1 damage.
Okay.
Hey, every point counts.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
I mean,
point.
if that was one of the
Was that
clones,
a mirror?
Oh yes. Good. It was a mirror. So
Hell yeah! Go get him, person.
1 damage is enough.
Now he can't stab you again. You did it. Now he's got to stab Barraclan.
yep. Barraclan will take Barraclan will take 37 points of damage. Of necrotic damage.
Why your eyes look like that, Nick? Barraclan okay? It's
Barraclan
okay.
not okay. Barraclan not okay.
Iroh's got your back.
Just Hellish Rebuke.
19 to hit Barraclan. I don't think, does that hit?
It hits.
Barraclan takes
Which one did Fitz not want to die? Bear Clan?
No, it's Bart.
44
Okay.
points of necrotic damage.
Bartholomew, the NPC I named.
And
Yeah.
then
If Barraclan dies, then Bart will be
Barraclan
the new Pooper Scooper. It's
Is
fine.
reduced to 0 from that.
Great.
are you immune to radiant, Sophia? I don't think you are, but I'm just asking.
Oh no, I'm not immune to it at all.
Because so he's just swinging with the radiant blade towards Sophia. For 29 to hit on the first one.
No,
Sophia
it
will
doesn't.
take 42 points of radiant.
See,
And on the
21
second swing,
saving throw.
28. 42 on the first. She will take 38 on the second.
Hold on, mother.
21 and you need a 21 and a 19. You got this.
What was the second amount of
Oh,
damage?
sorry. The first one was 42. The second
I got-
one
38.
was 38.
Oh.
Okay, Mal. I see how this is gonna go. Cool
That's why
story,
you gotta
bro.
roll 21 and 19, but it's cool because you got advantage. You got this.
Acro and Hoplites are up. Jeez. And he's low, but yeah.
Get over there, Hoppos.
And he's over here floating. Just move that for a second.
How far away are the hoplites?
So if they work their way around this difficult terrain here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, they are about 10 feet away from him. And if they go over, they'd be 10, 20, they'd be the same thing, 30, about, they would miss him by like 10 feet. So they would have to dash to get to him, but
They'll do the other thing that hasn't been brought up yet, but they can throw their spear.
this is true.
Did the throwing their spears kill you, Nick? Yep.
Hello?
I'm back.
I'm back.
Okay. he said
We moved back to where we were
Teleported.
when we first glitched out.
throwing the spears was a teleportation. Joke's on you.
Oh.
Got that spear transposition.
Does like throwing the spears do an
You just-
AoE effect?
They're 20 feet range, and they can just they can chuck the spears out
They
to
can
deal
move
some
up.
damage.
Yeah, they can just
Yeah.
stand up there and just throw them.
But that's
So they would stand
one
up.
attack each, I guess. Or do
They
have
get two ranged attacks, but I don't know if they carry multiple spears.
They
They probably have
carry-
javelins. Is it spears?
They just say the spear attack. You can have 2 range attacks, and they can throw the spear. So
That's interesting.
Like a
Okay,
yo-yo.
Apparently they
Yeah.
have two. And then
apparently they have 2. So we'll say they carry exactly 2 in the battle. So after this
Yeah.
they'd be literally out. They would have them all over there.
you only
Okay,
need
so-
2 spears.
You
Yep.
gotta go scamper over and collect them
I don't
at
even
the
know
end.
where would they even be. I guess they'd have one on their back and one they'd be
Back.
fighting with. Yeah.
I hope this kills him. This is gonna be so hilarious if he dies from slave spears.
Fuck you.
It actually would be appropriate if it's possible.
You know.
Huh? Trash. That's a 14 and a 12 for the first 2.
Gonna need those numbers to go up a little bit higher.
A
Demoted.
little bit high. How many of them? There's 5, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Roll to see if any of them are alive. What was that roll?
I heard it.
Oh, that's pretty much me preemptively striking because he knows what he's gonna do.
8 and 10. Nope.
Fired.
Actually, there's only 4 of them because Bart is one of them. So
Okay.
Also, one of them has died.
9 and 18.
18?
no,
Shit!
arrows are just raining down.
You were
Spears.
throwing away their weapons.
Oh, 17 and
Mhm.
24 for a roll
Oh.
of 19.
Okay, that will hit.
One spear.
One spear. They can rush
spear.
I swear, if this kills this guy, oh,
That is 7 points of piercing damage as the spear rains down
Just like
and finds purchase.
it like lands in his like shoulder, like side of his armor, and he kind of takes a step back, and
Hell yeah.
yeah, still standing. He will take that damage, and swing on Sophia for an 18.
dick bag. That's my AC.
Okay,
Is there anybody over there that I care about?
44 radiant.
Mother shit bag. What is this sword?
The sword of fuck you.
No shit.
And then that's it. Then we move to Persis or Sophia or Persis. However you guys want to do this, maybe even back to back if they want.
And we still have 2 Murder Kings, right?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
I
And
see
that's
two.
Okay. Yeah, Persis is gonna back up just a little bit, especially seeing the strength of that hit. I can actually put her. I mean, it gets her closer to. Oh no, those are hoplites. Never mind. Can you put her on the rock?
Yeah, she can be up here.
Yeah, be up there. Okay. And yeah, she's going to. It's gonna be kind of Gundam style missile barrage
Yes.
as she shoots out Eldritch Blasts at two Eldritch Blasts at the one next to Sophia and one at the other.
Okay.
So the two to the one by Sophia. 17. Oh wow! I'm sorry, they both miss. 17 and lower.
Jeez.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, and the other one is 26.
Hey.
There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
And to see if it hits him. That's the Murder King.
Okay.
That one's Murder King. Let's
okay.
go.
Fuck.
Okay, so that's 12 force damage
12.
on that.
Takes it. Okay.
Yeah. And
Alright.
bonus action, another one of the.
And I wrote which one did you like aim at? The one by Sophia,
the
right?
further away.
Further
Yeah,
away. Okay.
the further away.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
And
But that doesn't establish that it's a Murder King forever, right?
no, it doesn't.
That's
Yeah, we
true.
still gotta keep going through the same thing, but it was like that was him, so you took the damage.
Okay. There's one more chance. The bonus action, one of the orbs floating around her head streaks
Okay.
down to the one by Sophia.
Okay.
Not gonna do it.
Okay. He will swing. Oh, gonna burn if Persis is done.
Swing and a miss.
Swinging on Sophia. That one for a 30 for
See, I knew it was gonna miss.
37 points of necrotic. So still standing.
Yeah, she is.
More than you ever been.
And then at this moment, can just fighting back. Eddie, can you roll a D6 for me?
Oh, this is good stuff. Eddie's gonna find the one on the list that's not good.
Oh, I'm at that point. Fuck it.
That's a 4.
Okay. So Perforos starts to emit this power. You start to kind of feel it welling up inside of all of you. And almost like his kind of bathed in his warm glow, his light, his kind of fire, the bronze bullies kind of shimmer. And for this round, basically from the start of your turn to the start of your next turn, everyone, that's basically the easier way so that everyone gets advantage of it. You are necrotic resistant.
Oh shit.
Hey.
A little late for that, but cool.
Thank you.
Now we move to
Be grateful to our great Lord.
We're gonna move to Taroxy's just making a death save.
Great.
Well,
Great.
I didn't get my turn yet.
Oh, sorry.
Persis went.
Oh, Persis went. Sophia, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yep. Persis, you're up.
It's not going to change my action, so Taroxy's still probably going to have to do
Oh, so you're not
death
gonna heal
save.
to rocks. Oh, okay, cool.
I'm on death's door, so I'm doing Hail Mary.
All right.
Fuck 'em
All right,
up.
bonus action, spiritual weapon, bonk.
Let's go.
And that's fuck off. Maybe it might hit. Nat 20.
Hey.
If it's a
Yeah,
nat-
but does it hit?
what's your modifier?
No, does
I-
it hit from the mirror
The
image?
clone?
is we're
Oh,
asking.
from the mirror image. Got
Yeah.
it. Let me roll. Here we go.
You're having too much fun with this mirror image bullshit, bro.
I wish I could show you a picture, but it's a 3. So that means it's not a mirror image. That means it's him, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. So
3.
You got him.
I've rolled shitty almost every single, like, even when I make it, or when I make it a image, I've been barely making them all night, like 7, 8,
Yeah.
like nothing like.
Yeah, that's why I cast shield even when I have your image up, because I know I won't roll under.
30.
Ruta.
That's
Damn.
40 radiant damage.
Hell yeah. Force damage?
Radiant. Oh yeah, 4. Sorry, yes. Force. So yeah, 40 force damage from the spiritual bonk.
Nice. Sophia, how do you finish off the Murder King?
Let's go!
Spiritual bonk!
I'm at 13 HP. 2 members are down of this fucking party of mine. And this guy keeps duplicating himself. Fuck, I honestly was thinking I have to use divine intervention. So beaten, battered, bloodied, bruised. Sophia's standing on literally her last leg at this point because she cannot take another hit from this guy. She summons all her faith into this last attack, where her spiritual weapon is the staff that THEROS uses to ferry people, and it glows this dull yellowish green, and it starts to get brighter and brighter, and it falls just down on top of the Murder King, as if THEROS himself is planting his staff on top of him.
So you guys see that, and you all feel like all of your faith kind of being channeled through for that amazing moment to happen. And as he begins, as there's like nothing left of him but the crumpled mask, as his body begins to kind of like the body begins to kind of like crumple and break off and turn into like ash. He's almost like turning into like white ash as he burns away from all that radiant light and energy. But with the mask still on, looking up at Sophia as he kind of turns into smoke. You hear for the first time only. I think everyone can hear it, but Sophia hears it loud and clear. It sounds like a grumble to everyone else, but Sophia hears him in common, like it sounds like it's rolling a number of languages, but the voice translates, and it says, "Finish my job for me." And as he utters it, he kind of crumples, and all the pieces fall away. The mask, the helmet, and the breastplate lie there on that smoky kind of floating, but the rest of him goes away. And Sophia immediately has this image or this vision of Phoenix walking, skirting THEROS' gaze and leaving through the portal to the other world. And somewhere there is a figure, this kind of weak looking figure, looking and watching and being the only eyes, the only figure of soul in the underworld, watching Phoenix leave the underworld. And you know that figure was the Murder King. And within that vision, later on, you see that figure almost being baptized or coronated or given this power to return, being shown the same path to return, to become a return, by Erebos himself. And so the Murder King is passed on, but he's leaving the mantle to Sophia, saying, "Finish my job, kill Phoenix, bring Phoenix back to the underworld." And with that, as they're all standing around, huffing. There's no time to kind of all of them like still reeling from the victory. Erebos' eye lights up and fires down on the helmet and the breastplate, and as they lift off the ground, suddenly Eddie Moby feels his kind of feet almost buckle as the braces, the greaves come off of him and fly towards the center. Persis, the two gauntlets lift off your hands and fly towards the center, and all begin to assemble and grow massively as this like almost bald figure begins to like stand up as the mighty servant has been assembled and stands before you all. A servant of you, a servant of Perforos. What it does, how it works, we'll explore later, but we'll crash to black there and end tonight's session. Good job. Yeah, good shit. I know that was a long fight, so.
Oh man.
Good job, everybody.
Good job.
Down. Jeez, well, I know that was a knockout drag out. Now, I know people are down. If as long as Sophia has healing, then THEROS, you guys have the way that you guys can get them back on their feet, right?
I mean, Fitz,
I can help him out too.
I have
Fitz has got
puny healing too.
So whoever wants to use those now for the sake of like time, like you can apply those. Yeah. Your healing.
You telling me we didn't have to get in this? He could have just got the thing, and he would have just went off and fought Phoenix for us. I'm trying to tell me right now, Mel. The Murder King.
No. Murder King would have never. Well, no. The Murder King's original job was
Eddie.
Murder King's original job. I mean, we've always known that. That was always been his lore. He's supposed to kill Phoenix. He just never could find Phoenix. So his new role had been diverted because he'd been taken control of by your dragon god. Because remember, he put a spell on him. That's why. Remember,
would not have worked.
Scorpion said, "Go kill the murder." Erebos asked you to go kill the Murder King because he's off base, right? He's not like doing what he was supposed to do anymore.
That makes sense.
That's all it was. It wasn't like saying like you missed anything. It was just, basically you all want him dead. He wanted him dead. So he's died and carry on the,
It's just mask still there.
Yes, and it's kind of like part of the now the mask is still there. Yes, so you can collect it.
Thinking about it.
And so the items as they stand, we'll explain them a little more later. But I will share that they will be able to be when you disassemble the it can be still worn. The pieces can be worn, or you can assemble it and use it as the mighty servant, and we'll deal with that.
Then do we each crawl into a limb and Power Rangers it together?
Something like that.
Is that how this works?
Yeah. Essentially, there is a small demi-plane inside of its shell that can
fabulous.
house.
So we got a new ship. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Morphin' time.
Okay.
This our Dragon Sword. We got it.
So.
We got two now.
So we have our crew of Crow
next to each other.
Yeah.
I mean,
light
we got
sword and dark sword.
Yeah. That's the
$5.
Crowans can handle our ship, and then we get in the Mighty Servant, and we're all good.
Yeah.
But Kai needs somewhere to be.
Is she
She'll be
part
the
of the
lead.
crew? No, she comes.
She'll
with
just
us.
chill on the back of the Mighty Servant, be its wing.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh my
Nick, we're all
God.
still mad at you.
Fuck you, Nick. You
fuck you
piece
for
of
that mythic
shit.
action,
What?
you
You
piece of
designed
shit.
the most
Right
insane
now.
character.
So I pumped him up and made him really like so Nick
This is THEROS, so I Ah.
kind of hate him and love it, but all the monsters have a mythic. So you guys did 300 hit points and then he got back up. And I always instead of making, so one thing I don't apply, the rule is that they're just supposed to have the same amount of hit points. Because I think that's just it's kind of annoying. It's like you have 300 hit points, he's gonna have 300 hit points. So they're usually a little bit less. So he had less hit points when he got back, but he went into, so I don't know if you guys noticed, but he had like 6 legendary actions. So the legendary actions
we
went
noticed.
up, you can just
I felt it.
respond. Yeah. So once he gets back up, his AC goes up, more legendary actions.
No.
and he
I
calls
went
off-
from
stops doing them.
100. I went from 174 HP in 2 turns to 13.
Oh, he was
Oh
nasty.
no way.
Yeah.
So so Nick had it
Fuck
where
you, Nick.
if
Don't
he
say a
hits
word.
you with the
You're grounded, Nick.
the blade is the space the
Not
blade
allowed.
of the living. So the living is meant to kill. It does necrotic damage. So after it does a shit ton of damage, which I did bump up a little bit in the way because I get tired of doing the like, okay, it's gonna do this much pierce slashing, it's gonna do this much. It's just like this thing just does necrotic. It's like a it's like a lightsaber. It does necrotic damage.
That makes sense.
So I just combined all
wield it?
that. And then what I would do is
We get all his cool shit now, right?
Loot
the
That's how
body.
D&D
I don't
works.
think it even started.
Loot the body.
That's how
I'll make
D&D
some-
works.
I'll make some rolls against that. That's possible. But yeah, then it was doing. So like Nick had it where if you were living when he struck you with it, not on top of that it did an extra D8. And if it was the first time it ever touched you, or the first time if you hadn't had any life before, it would do 3/8 necrotic on top of that.
Rude.
If you had never missed any hit points on the radiant, you would get 3/8. So it was kind of the same thing was mirrored with the other thing. After he got back on his mythic action, then he could do once he came back from the second attack, from the second death, he could do underworld power where he could then like he can basically shoot his sword. He shot at Nikki. But I didn't realize is it's a mythic action. It doesn't say how many mythic action he has. I was originally going to translate to him being able to do that 3 times, but I didn't know. Sounds like it was only once that he can do that, Nick, per round, that mythic action. So
that was the idea was that you could mix it in with his base with his
basic
attacks.
legendary action. So
Correct.
I could keep shooting the blade, and I only did it once. I elected. So I should have done more ranged attacks on that second go round.
Also,
then Nick had it where he could do charge. Charge, I never even did charge. Charge, he'd make a line of returned in front of him, and they would rush towards you and attack, doing D8. It was basically like a melee D8.
Stop playing League of
bludgeoning
Legends.
damage. And those would knock you prone. I didn't even get. I should have. You would have to make a save to be knocked prone. They would like rush you.
8d8, and it would knock him prone if you failed the strength save.
He could spend 2 legendary actions to do volley of arrows, and then he would fire his arrows from his ship, and then he could do 2 command to defend and have them all close around him, which I got to do at least once. I'm very proud. I love this villain. I think it's a great.
Fuck
it's a great
villain.
bad guy.
We don't.
Great bad
and
guy.
just so you know,
It's a great
Nick,
bad guy.
Tough came in handy, sir.
Yeah.
Tough really did. I've just
And then I
Down
gave him mirror image on command. That's not a spell that he can
Fuck
basically
off.
do at the top.
Yeah,
of the
no,
round.
that was not. I mean, that was
It was unreasonable.
That was evoke duplicity. Echo Knight mirror image. That shit
So
was
he-
different.
yeah. He got that from his because I imagine because he needed something that came from being infused by this magical armor, and that came from that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, so you're
So we can do
saying
that
one of
now,
us
right?
gets bullshit mirror image if we
Not
put on the helmet and the
necessarily.
pen?
Not necessarily.
and the breastplate?
Different magical weapons do different things for different people when they attune.
Oh, so you're saying your magic weapons are racist? Is that what you're saying now?
Racist, sexist, the species. Like,
All
you're
the
part
Fs.
fish? Okay.
It's discrimination.
Oh, you're a
good shit, good shit though. You guys handled that like you guys handled
part
it.
fish.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
Taraxi's
so if he
always
gets
is the
horsepower,
saving
who
grace
knows?
on hit points because Taraxis
Yeah.
literally humbled him in one round. So
It just
good
turns
shit.
all of Perseus's attacks into tridents.
Yeah, good shit.
I hate it
good
so
shit.
much.
This
Oh,
guy's
just
been
blast,
sitting there ready to
Friday.
go for like Nick sent me this guy like a year
Right.
ago. It's just been like
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just noticed this big ass robot out my peripheral. It was like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
He's
big
on, he's
one.
on your it's on your side. It's on your side.
And he ain't got no head.
Nope.
Yeah.
Where
Don't
the
need
head
it.
go?
Something else that I was
I was
like,
imagining
just
having
point
put
out
like a
too.
little centurion helmet on him, but
It's just
I
core.
gotta,
He just got it. It's in his nose. It's in
Yeah.
his belly.
he just he just moves.
For the Murder King stat sheet, I don't know if you changed anything else, but he had a 25 strength, 23 dex,
Yep.
26 con,
Yep.
Dick.
18 intelligence,
What's his
20.
wisdom?
20.
Yeah, no, fuck this dude.
Plus 11
And-
wisdom on a swaying, so intelligence
Yeah.
plus 10, saving throw, con
Yep.
plus 14, dex plus 12, strength plus 3,
Yep.
charisma plus 2.
And Nick
You-
said, yep, that's balanced against 2
How
level
it-
11 people.
How is this man a charismatic in any form?
He's actually had a
His
Actually,
lowest
the
stat
way-
was charisma,
He was scary as shit. I mean, I
Yeah.
give him
but
that.
he's really,
His
but
dump
he's
stat
really
was-
intimidating.
yeah, really intimidating. So yeah, so he at least got
That's
a plus
it.
2 when he did a save, but he was a -4 on a regular check. Yeah, he was nasty.
Fuck this
Yeah.
guy.
Good shit.
Yeah.
Good
So
shit.
me and Colin knocked
Every
him
way.
down, and then he mythic dashes, and we were just like, all right, well, fuck. I
Yeah.
guess
So
we're dead.
you all did upwards of almost 600 hit points this game.
We
I
knew
won't
them.
give
Yeah,
you-
I believe it.
Yeah, almost good. Jeez.
Like
Yeah.
Let's do
some
it.
of us have just abilities where you can put out obscene amounts of damage.
Yeah.
I was,
But I
was-
will say,
I'm just
I think
constant.
it came down like when it's weird. It's like you got people like Taraxis who help label the painful, but like every little bit helped get to that point because
Yeah.
without the other 20s and 30s, like he would have got another round off, and another round off could have been catastrophic. So yeah,
What I was
Oh, yeah.
terrified of is if you just hit Sophia, like you focus fire Sophia when she first did the
The Spirit
what was
Guardians.
it called?
Spirit
Spirit
Guardians?
Guardians.
Your Guardians.
yeah,
Because Sophia's Spirit Guardians did so much.
so
that
much. I
whole
should
fight-
have,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I figured that's what we were
I
doing.
play kind of wild.
Yeah.
And then
And
when
I'm
he
surprised they
came,
didn't go down.
yeah, and when he came back,
Really good
what
at
I start
saves.
doing is basically every attack was going to be whoever attacked him last. He attacks that person, and then if they move, he moves, and if they move, like when Eddie like Moby just shot up, then he moves to the closest person, he attacks that person. Whoever attacks, he's going to attack that person. So it started to get like that just kept him from just like just overly downing people. I imagine he would kind of go into a fit of rage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah,
No,
that would be
definitely
his flaw,
Bit of
is that he would just
bullshit.
attack whatever attacked him.
great fight.
Yeah.
Great fight.
Good
That was-
fight. Good fight. Everybody's alive.
Yeah,
So
it was a good time.
That was a good time.
I mean, my favorite part was when you summoned like a wall to surround them, and they just
Oh.
got fucked up for a second. Like,
jeez. Yeah, they
like,
all
all right,
got
guys,
destroyed.
come on, just get them away. We can still
Um,
fuck this dude
I
up.
want to stay to hang out, but my parents are here because we're moving this weekend,
Yep.
and it was a long
Yeah.
day of moving. So I'm gonna hop off so I can say about good night to them. But then we got a long day of moving
Good
tomorrow.
luck with
Yeah,
that.
But
no,
I'm
good
glad
luck,
we
my
got
guy.
this fight in before the end of October.
I'm really happy
Yeah.
about this.
Yeah,
you
good
know?
shit.
It was a good time.
Everyone's alive.
We alive.
Shockingly.
We leveled
I
up.
believe we survived.
Yeah, we best like, come on, we 17,
Well,
right?
We deserve a real beach
Yes,
episode
we
after
won.
this.
You will level up.
Yeah.
What?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
buddy. We was
Colin's
kidding,
like,
but we'll
did
take
we
it.
really just do this?
Yep.
Did we just
Hey,
persuade
some
the
people
demon?
are like, I just leveled up 3 hours ago.
This,
What do you mean?
the Murder King is now the standard for every boss from here on out. So
yeah, no, we're
Yeah,
fucked.
we gonna run into fucking Theraxes. He's gonna have 37 legendary actions.
I was so scared that at some point when he was like screaming into the void that was like a Thraxes call.
calling Praxis, yeah. I think the
That
Murder
out of
King
the
just
mist
fights
would
on
come
his
the
own.
dragon, and I
Yeah.
was like, that's not fair.
That's another thing too, is I built him. I thought I was like he's not gonna have any kind of like gimmicks up his sleeve. He just wants to fight and kill people. Like that's it. It's just like it's a slugfest with him. You're just
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah.
he's so good stuff. I'll leave you guys to chat and I'll hop off. But good game.
Thanks,
We
pal.
just gotta go kill all
Yeah.
the cultists in
Alright.
the world. Let's do it, fellas.